Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, hi. 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 Hello. Hey, 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 hey. What you been up to, guys? You been up to anything? Anything interesting? I know I keep meowing. There we go. So I have a few notes here. This is gonna be a very, somewhat long, I don't know, maybe it's like a big, mega epic, super long yapping stream. Blew 800 on a car repair. 800 on a car repair! I thought you were gonna say I blew up 800 cars, and I was like, wah! Anarchy. Chaos. Control. Man, if only I had like a tongue capture. If you guys could see my tongue whenever I do this. It's pretty, I think it's pretty epic when I do this with my tongue. Like the little meme. Freaky. The freaky. I blew 800 on a car repair. That sucks. But, speaking of money, money sucks right now for me as well. I also have pretty bad money issues right now. Literal black hole right now. Well, hold on, I have a hair in my face. Alright, where was I? Oh, yes. So, I've been watching some anime. Actually, Thursday's lineup is really good. Thursday's lineup, really good. Wednesday's lineup is also really good. Friday lineup is pretty decent. Oh, that's right. I have a few things I want to. So I'm thinking of like organizing my streams. So now I think like I'll have like for these chatting Friday, Femboy Friday chat streams. I think we'll have we'll start it off with like segmented parts. So if we go over to my MS Paint here, so I can illustrate this to you. Let's go to MS Paint, classic, good old MS Paint. This is not. Hold on. Where's the MS Paint? Which one is the MS Paint? There. Okay. Huh? Interesting. Alright, anyway, doesn't matter. So, the point is, actually, I prefer if you just, hold on, let me do this. Like this. Yeah, I think this is better. Alright, so, you cannot outrun the steel ball that runs. Have you seen it yet? I have not seen Steel Ball Run. Has the second episode come out yet? Movie nights on Sunday. It's always on Sunday. And by Sunday, I mean Sunday. Movie nights are always on movie nights. That is a very bad B. Movie nights are on Sunday. At 5 p.m. technically, PST time. It's at 5 p.m. PST time, which I don't know why this is, hold on. There we go. There we go. Now, where was that? 5 p.m. PST time at, on every Sunday. I try to do every Sunday. We didn't do it last Sunday and the Sunday before that because I just wasn't physically here and I was like busy because like transportation is really sucks. But yeah. Yeah, so let me just reduce this. Uh-oh. Oh no, what's it doing? I don't like that it's doing something. Whatever. Okay, whatever. So, I have planned out how streams are gonna go when I do chatting streams, and I think I want to start off with like I just start off here. We have like basic segments, very basic segments, where I think the first thing I ever want to do It's just the intro. Intro, where we just talk about like general jits. You know, I could probably write this a lot faster if I just wrote this by hand with like if I just type this up, but like it looks funnier if I just write this with my mouse. And then we will probably go up into updates. Updates, which is just stuff happening. Stuff happening. What channel? Don't worry. Don't worry. It looks beautiful on the side. There. There. I have beautiful handwriting, by the way, if you haven't noticed. News Hour. Welcome to Starchild News, where we shall talk about the BBC. I don't know why I chose BBC. Anyway, updates, and then I think we'll do like story time. Yep. Story time, and then I think we'll cap it off with a general, like just random chatting, just yaps. Just yaps, and then we'll finish off with we can do a reaction, YouTube reaction. Oh, I remember now. I know what I was supposed to do in the intro, right here, right before So there, I did include a section where like answer questions. There was an answer questions part, but like I just want them to be written out. If I have like an inbox or on the Discord, I guess I could like have a questions part where I just read them out on here on stream, and I think that'd be pretty nice. Like answer questions, and then there's also like comments, read comments. Reading comments. Hello, Vlad. Kudakov, not Natalia. It says Vlad. It says Kudakova, not Kudakov. Interesting. You're contradicting yourself. What? Your name contradicts yourself. Meh. Anyway. Alright, and then reactions to stuff. To get kicks, he is a femboy. Well, you see, that's how it started. We do actually. I think I listen to what people suggest in the middle of the stream. Ow! What the? Who smacked me? This morning I had what did I have? I had salmon for breakfast. Pacific Rim? Can we do Pacific Rim? I don't know. We could do Pacific Rim. The thing is, I think everybody's watched Pacific Rim already. Pacific Rim. We've all watched Pacific Rim. It was very specific. Alright, anyway. So this is just the general idea. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the chatting. Wrong one. This is the right one. There we go. Alright. So, we'll start off with the small intro. Suspect. Specific. Rim. Trim. Schmim. John Shpedim. But what about Real Steel? We can. I don't know if we can watch Real Steel. I don't know. It's too modern. The thing is, Pacific Rim and Real Steel is too modern for us. Where we're trying to watch like the older movies, right? Right now, we're watching older movies. I think we were gonna watch a movie. There was like. So I think I had an idea where I would marathon every Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, and then I would marathon every Sylvester Stallone movie, and then I make like a tier list, and then I put Sylvester Stallone against Arnold Schwarzenegger in their movie tier lists, IMDb's, and then now we'd have to like react to like the worst movies ever. Their worst movies ever, because they did have really bad movies, but they're really funny if you actually look at them, like overall. And I think that'd be pretty good. Anyway, movie nights are on Sundays. What about movies with Jackie Chan? Well, if I did Jackie Chan, I don't know if I would put Jackie Chan against Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. Then it would be then what I'd be doing, I think I would do somebody else. Who would I put against Jackie Chan? We could watch every Jackie Chan movie, but there's a lot. Also, I watched Lucky Star. If you watched Jackie Chan's Lucky Star, I like that movie. That's a really fun movie. That was a good movie. Dang, that was a good movie. Alright. Now, let's get back into the... Okay, so a little bit of general information. I'm planning to just do a chatting stream. I don't think we'll be doing any reaction because, like, I think I have enough points to talk about. I've done enough stuff today. I have enough stuff to chat about today that I think, like, we're just gonna focus on chatting, and that's it. Okay, so from moving in from intro, we're gonna go into updates, channel updates. Channel updates. I think the channel. YouTube channel is currently progressing pretty well. I think growth is actually improving. Monetization has actually improved. I hit my knee. That is an update as well. I hit my knee. That is an actual update. Very up to date. We are like 5 seconds before. Anyway, we are chatting about stuff. I wanna be better at stuff. I wanna be better at talking. I seem to like forget very often, like what I'm chatting about, and like I need to progress my just chatting skills, because I need to be more on the ball with my talking and walking, metaphorical walking, because I'm actually sitting in my chair all the time. And so another update. What was the? I didn't write this list here, but I do have plans for like making a what is it, the sock puppet in the future. I do plan on making a sock puppet, and like it'd be like a sock puppet stream. I think it'd be pretty funny to have like a sock puppet, like a little tiny sock. I think like we'd have a stream where like I make the sock puppet, and then after that I just have my little sock puppet self be a reoccurring character that I'd use for things, specifically for like I think like ad reels. If I ever get an ad reel for like or like I need to like do any ads for on YouTube videos, I'd probably like use it there, and it's like, hey, I think like if I got Gamer Subs, I could probably get a Gamer Subs sponsorship. It shouldn't be too hard. I don't know, I just need to sign up for it. Anyway, also for monetization, seems like the channel's doing really well. Everybody's supporting pretty well on the channel. Patreon's doing pretty well. I think Patreon is actually going to be where we send most of the people. Seeing how the YouTube channel is going, I think we're going to drop the higher ranks, YouTube channel ranks, because like I don't know if like I can provide. I think what I really care about with like the YouTube channel memberships is that I just want to give you guys emojis, give you guys the emotes and the channel badges and the occasional YouTube video for channel members. But like I think like Patreon is the one that gets the most benefits, in that they get the They get early access. I think Patreon gets early access and not safe for work videos in comparison. Unfortunately, why is it white? Oh yeah, it's right. It looks white. It looks actually a lot better. It looks a lot better on my screen because like I have a white background. But if I had a black background, that wouldn't look as good. Because like you could see the white square. The big white square that is the emo. Signing up right now. You don't have to sign up for the Patreon. I just think like the benefits are gonna be better for Patreon. I think I post images. You get bare skinned images of me, which is not a benefit you get on YouTube. I think eventually you will get those benefits on YouTube if we reach a subscriber goal. I think at 50k. I'll put it at 50k. Well, if at 50k, I think I'll start revealing skin. And if not, we don't reach 50k before like a certain point. Like I might just do it anyway. Korean Western. The good, the bad, and the weird. Korean Western. You'll finally be able to see my pasty white skin that I never touched the outside world because I'm a vampire. So is the rest of my family. Gosh dang vampires. But I don't blame it. Don't blame us for being vampires. When the outside it just burns standing outside. Gosh dang that sun is strong. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so we might also I'm thinking of making I am definitely thinking of making a second YouTube channel. A third. Technically it's a third. We already have the ASMR channel. We're gonna make like a VTuber channel specifically, and this channel is going to become the voice acting channel, voice acting stuff because of all the comic dub stuff. That's way more consistent with the channel. Hello, Kami. Welcome. Cruel demon god burning us all. I'm gonna have to eat the sun. I'm gonna have to suck the sun right up with my black hole. Anyway. Why did I pause there? Yes, so, I'm thinking of making a second channel. It's gonna be, I dropped my notepad. It's actually like a bunch of like sticky notes that I write stuff on because I forget what I'm supposed to chat about. Or like I'm just writing memos for myself. I like physical sticky notes. It makes my room look more intelligent. Or it makes me look like I have ADHD. Speaking of ADHD, my mom says like No, I'll leave this for story time. It'll be funnier if it's in story time. Whose son are you sucking with your Hey, wait a minute. Oh, no. Sexual lobster? What is the lobster doing? Is that a sexual lobster? Is that an Invincible reference? Is that a dun 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 reference? Anyway, I still remember a lot of stuff. Gosh dang. Okay, so did I do everything with the updates? Yeah, I'm thinking of making a new channel. Yeah. Once the new model drops, I think. Once the new model drops, I think we'll make another channel that'll be dedicated to VTubing. And then I'll probably have to move all the VTubing stuff from this channel to that channel. I don't know if I'll stop streaming on this channel and start streaming on the VTuber channel. You know, I probably could have done that for this stream. I could have probably done that for these story times. I do have a few stories. I don't know if I'd draw another one. I could probably like doodle a few more. Probably doodle a few more. I could doodle some more. Yeah, it takes a while for me to doodle, but it's doodling. Doodling takes time. Doodle is a very time-consuming effort, and I could probably doodle up some things right here, right now. Hold on. Well, I'll leave that for story time. We'll get to story time, and I'll doodle up some ideas, and then I'll probably draw them over a bit more once I get onto the drawing computer. my star doodles. Gotta doodle some storytime doodles, but we'll hold on. If we pay attention to the chart, where's the chart? It's over. If we look at the chart here, story time is after the updates. We don't have any questions right now, technically. So like we're just skipping the questions section because nobody writes any questions in the actual, like, there's no written questions in the Ask Star things on the Discord, or like if I had like a asking box where you could submit questions, I'd probably have that. Doctor's handwriting. Listen. Listen here, you. It's so that the clankers can't copy my handwriting. They can't copy my signature. And I can't be incriminated for the crimes I never committed. Those dang clankers are gonna try to copy my signature. They won't be able to understand my enchanting tables. Writing enchanted table language. Oh, that reminds me of Witch Hat Atelier. Oh, that's a good anime. We'll talk about that later. Hold on. But let me finish off this update. My updates. And so, I think we have some basic stuff. I think the future, I'm actually getting into Gunpla. And by getting into, I mean, like, I'm just... I bought a Gunpla set. I bought one Gundam, one of those Gundam plastic sets. And I am spending way too much money on like trying to set up the actual little tiny things, the tools to make the Gundam sets. I like Gundam. I don't like Gundam. I don't like the series of Gundam, but I'll probably leave like my thoughts on the Gundam in the reaction to stuff later. Just yaps. I'll leave that to the just yaps because I don't want to like go off into like a Gundam tangent right now. Besides that, I think like in the future we'll probably have like a Gundam building stream, similar to the Lego building streams that we had before. But like I think that'll be a lot cheaper actually. I don't know if it'll take less time. I think it'll take way more time actually. I also like, I don't know, I kind of like Legos. The thing about Legos is that Legos like are these basic bricks that like come together to form this interesting idea, whereas the Gundams are like these custom-made bricks that make this specified idea. So like it just feels less magical because like the thing about building bricks is that the bricks are meant to do anything, and then you build them to do something very special. And then the Gundams is like, oh, you built the thing with the things that were built for it, so it's like, eh. Building them on the floor as well. We're gonna build these. If it's big enough, we might actually have to build them on the floor. Some of these were too big to be built on the table, but I think like these Gundam sets are actually gonna have to be built on the table. So we actually, this is important for the update. So I will have to like get some equipment, which I'll put under a tax deduction. Haha! I'm making money, so now I can put everything I do as a tax. I can. Ah, yes, I am making money off of my hobbies, so now I can write everything off as a tax deduction. I have to remember to keep these things. I've been using some kind of Japan linking site to like deliver stuff to me. Hopefully it does. I am able to get that stuff, and it says here costs $22 just to ship things with it, and it's like insane how much it costs just to like ship these things directly from Japan. IRS is gonna get the money from the femboy. IRS not gonna get anything from me. They're gonna pay me is what they're gonna do, because tax deductions are gonna be so high that I'm gonna be getting money back. I tell you. That is actually what happens most of the time. I do actually get more money back than the money I pay because of just the way like the tax deductions work. Anyway, was that it? So like I said, let me just go over an overview. I want to do a sock puppet. I want to do Gundam building Gunpla streams. We're gonna do. I think we're very close to getting the money. We're very close. I don't think like 1 month or two to like getting the actual money raised to like build towards buying a new model, and then like actually starting the model. Like I'll just have to submit stuff to like the people. I don't know if they'll be ready by then though. Jerkito come wait, what? Jerkito come chalice. Wait. What? Dang it! You made me lose my train of thought. Hold on, let me go over here. Yeah, no. It's just making this more organized, just chatting stream. That way, it's like a lot smoother and a lot more capable, like a lot more consumable experience and more organized. Because my thoughts are very like disjointed every once in a while when it comes to these just chatting streams, and I feel like I don't talk in a very consistent manner, and everything becomes very disjointed and very confusing for you guys. So like I guess if like you were watching this after stream, I guess it would be a lot better for you guys to listen to. But right now, I think it's going to be a bit more consistent. That way it has more of like a podcasty feel to it, because like sometimes I've been watching a lot of Distractable, and I like the way they organize things, where it starts off with like just chatting and like updates with life stuff. But like I want to do updates with the channel, because the entire point of this stream is that we're chatting with each other. So the updates is more or so a less important part, and story times is the most important part of this. All right. So that should be it for the updates, and we should move on to story time. All right. Distractable's organization is very impressive. I really enjoy Distractable. We're doing that right now, though. We're talking about my life right now. I'm very happy. I'm very happy, very sad about life. Okay, I think we're in story time, so I can't actually talk about my life. I can talk about my actual life now. Yeah, so I talked about it like on Wednesday. I've been trying to contact some people about some stuff going on in my life. Very sad. Things are not going very well for myself in life right now. Just some bad things are gonna happen to me. The IRS are coming for me. But for like the reason I left for 1 week is I had to go to my parents for the week, because I had like a doctor's appointment on the 1st. April 1st. I actually was kind of concerned, because like I've been drinking too much Coke recently, and I was like, oh no, I didn't get the diabetes, did I? And I was like, no, tell me it ain't so, doc. Tell me it ain't so. I'm too young to have the diabetes. I'm too young. And so it was like I had dry mouth. My mouth was very dry. My water was tasting kind of sweet. What else? It was like I was getting like fatigued every once in a while. Did I have bruises? No, I didn't have bruises. But it's like, and then the doctor told me, "All right, hey Star, what's up, doc?" And then the doc told me, "Just lube it up." Yeah, actually, it's ironic you say lube it up. I've been putting Vaseline on my lips, but like my lips when I go to sleep. But my lips, like I tend to lick my lips. Lick my lips, and then what happens is that I just like end up with Vaseline in my throat, and it dries me up even worse. Gundam Nation looks cool. Nyan? Hold on, Nyan. Gundam Nyan. Gosh dang, you distracted. You distracted me, you monster. You botched. Gundam Nyan? Which one is this one? Gundam The Witch of Mercury. Wait, this is from The Witch of Mercury? I don't know. Actually, this one looks really good, actually. Huh. Oh, that's really good design. Anyway, stop getting sick. Drink more water. I can't drink water while I'm asleep. Also, the Vaseline, like, prevents my throat from getting wetter because of the Vaseline coating my throat, because it got in my throat when it's not supposed to. Anyway, where was I? Gosh dang, I need to stop saying that. I keep saying, where was I? The dementia. The dementia's kicking in. My doctor never answered that. They didn't say if I had dementia. But my doctor did say I do have high cholesterol. High good cholesterol. Yippee! Yippee! I have high good cholesterol. My fat levels, decent. Very decent. A little bit high. Just a little bit. Mostly because that's where all my booty is. My fat glutes. My fat gluteus maximus. Damn. Damn. Damn, son. Sorry. Maybe room to dry. Actually, it just happens everywhere. If I put Vaseline on my lips, it dries up my throat when I wake up. So it's just like just stuff in general. The doctor was very good for me. I didn't get anything bad. I didn't actually need to. My doctor didn't test me for vitamin D. My vitamin D levels. They did say my vitamin D levels were very low, so my bones were weak. Maybe it's because I'm drinking too much Coke. Oh yeah, another life update is I have a bunch of flies, tiny little flies in my room, and they're flying everywhere. Don't know what they want. I've killed them all. Keep killing them. Don't know where those flies are. Stupid flies. No, I killed one, and then splattered the blood all over my hands. Star wouldn't hurt a fly. Oh, yes, I would. Vitamin D. My doctor did say that I don't need to take vitamins, mostly because my good cholesterol is so high. I just absorb everything I eat, so I should be fine. Buy a frog to kill him. You know, I did try that with the rats, but and I just ended up with a cat in the vents. Yeah, the cat just got in the vents, and it's just I couldn't get rid of it for a while. And then there was a weird smell, and then I never said anything. And then they adopted the cat. Decalcification of the blood vessels? Interesting. Where was it? Gosh dang. So, doctors... actually, I do remember. Yes, so after I went to the doctor, I spoke to the doctor, and I was like, my hand kind of hurts. And he was like, yeah, what do you got with your hand? It's ganglion cyst. And then, then they were like, alright, go take an MRI. And the MRI... And I went to your MRI, and can you imagine this BS that I have to go through? So $50, so it's $50 for my hand to get MRI scanned, and then they went $50 more for my wrist, just my specific wrist. And I was like, all right, why can't you just? My mom was there. Gosh, my mom was so angry. She was like, what? You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me you can't just do the hand and the wrist at the same time? Why is it $50 for each one? What you mean to tell me just this little part of my hand? Okay, so hold on. Let me go to a drawing. Wrong screen. That was the wrong screen. All right, there we go. So we have the hand. That's the wrong hand. Hold on. So is my right hand. Close enough. All right. So this is the part of the hand, and then so when they were scanning my hand, it was in these two sections. You had this was the hand. They were scanning this part, and my wrist was the second part. So $50. $50. Insane. Just for my hand. $50 with my insurance, mind you. Insured. My mother pays for that insurance. There we go. And my mom was like, gosh dang it. Star Mom was like, Starchild, do you really need the... Call the doctor. Call the doctor and tell them, is it 1 or 2? And I was like, alright, so we're waiting there for like half an hour to an hour, because it's insane. Okay, besides, let me tell you something. Before we went to the doctor, to the MRI scanning facility, we actually were in the car, we were driving up to there, and I think like I read my message wrong, where like they canceled my appointment and then they changed the time, and I was like, oh no, which one? I had 2 appointments, one for my hand and one for my wrist, and I was like, wait. When did they move my appointment? And it's like, oh no. So like, and then when we were at a stoplight, the stoplight broke, and then we were just sitting there for like 5 to 10 minutes, waiting for a stoplight to move, and then the old man or woman, I don't know what they were. I will not presume their gender, because that is not very nice. They just like got stalled in front of, they just like stopped in front of us, and they were like, go around. That's not how it works. I can't just go around. I'm parked right behind you. We're in the intersection. We need to move forward, or I won't be able to move. You need to move forward. And so like this old pair of people driving a car were like, hey, go around, waving their hand outside. It's like, you idiot! You don't know how this works. And my mom was screaming her head off. Star Mom was about to jump out the car and start whooping old people's butts. That would have been fun to watch. I would have watched that. My mom's been waiting to beat up some old people driving. What does Star drive? I drive a Honda Civic. I would drive a motorcycle. I used to drive a motorcycle. That was a long time ago, though. We just gonna show our little green card, and they all accept. Star Clown's car. I used to drive a little tiny. My dad used to drive a Beetle. That was a nice Beetle. I would drive a Beetle too. I'd drive a Beetle. Or what is it? What is it called? The you know what I drive? You know what I really like to drive? What's it called? The Atom 1? What is it? The P50. That's what I want to drive. The Peel 50. The Peel P50. You ever seen the Peel P50? The Peel P50. That's what I want to drive. Costs $15,000. Can you imagine that? Electric too. That is an actually decent car price. Hold on. Alright, the Peel P50 looks like this. Okay, use the pen. There we go. The Peel P50 looks like this. By the way, I'm drawing this from memory. if I remember how this looks. Okay, so it looks like that a little bit. Now, if I just pull up the picture of what it looks like. Hold on, let me see here. Looks like this. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Actually, I'm a little bit far off. I was a bit off. Yeah, it's as small as I thought it would be. That's what I kind of want to drive that. It looks like a little bit. I was a bit off. A little bit off. Anyway. I drive that. That's what I feel like I want to drive. I used to drive a motorcycle a long time ago. I also used to drive an ATV, but I crashed my uncle's ATV, and then I just never forgave myself for crashing it, and then I never drove an ATV again. I crashed my uncle's ATV into like a cringe motorcycle guys online. The cringy motorcycle tubers. Sad. I prefer like the tiny little dirt bikes. I don't really. I guess like if I would drive a motorcycle again, what would I drive? What would I drive for a motorcycle? I guess like a Honda. I like that German BMW kind of like the older World War II style design, like that little box cut design. Driving for like an hour or two. But look, it's so tiny. It has good ventilation, and it has one little tiny screen. Oh, $100,000. But yeah. That's an alright car. But insane. Like I was in the MRI. Yeah, so it took like a while. I was at the MRI machine. It took like a really long time to get in there, but like I had to pay out of pocket. I had to pay out of pocket because my mom was like, "Oh, so you have a problem with your hand and wrist? Well, if you stop jerking off with that, mother." And my mom's just like, "If you just stop jerking off with that hand, maybe your hand wouldn't have a problem." It's like, mother. That's disgusting. I don't even use that hand. I use my left. Anyway. Yeah, so my mom is very rude, very obtuse with me. My mother's quite obtuse, and also quite frankly, very rude. V-Gooner. Objection! Uses no hands? Wait a minute. What are you insinuating? What are you insinuating if I use no hands? So like when I was at the actual MRI machine, I did actually get scanned. They did put me under. They told me like, "Hey, do you have claustrophobia?" And I was like, "I don't think so. I think not." And so they put me under. Turns out I don't have claustrophobia because I didn't have any problem with like being sitting there. The problem is mostly just like me not moving. Like I'm very fidgety. I'm a very fidgety person. I like to it's not that I can't not move. It's just like I was there for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour. So that was an insane amount of time that I was just like sitting there. Where like I just couldn't move. So like if like I stood completely still, that is very good discipline on my part. Which is like very good. Very good. Anyway. I don't have claustrophobia. However, I might have either a slight bit of magnetokinesis or electrokinesis. So like I am able to at least be able to detect magnetic waves or electric waves, one or the other. depends on what exactly is being transmitted when you're under the MRI machine. Technically, I think it was magnets. I'm pretty sure it was magnets that like I was sensing, the thing that I could sense rotating around me. So like I don't have diabetes. My father has diabetes. My father sadly has the diabetes. It's a sad shame. I don't think he even. I don't think it was his fault. Like I think it might just my dad. I think my dad kind of just got unlucky. Technically, magnetokinesis is more generic in that people can just tell gravitational wave directions of the Earth. Yes, you are technically Faraday's law, basically. Technically, electricity does create magnetic principle because the way a circuit. So let me go. Let's go to the picture. We're talking about physics. Are we on the picture? Yes. Okay. Yes. Go to the MS Paint. So, if we talk about the Faraday principle, we can just delete this part here. So, in currents, you have a metal that. That's fine. Actually, this is fine. This will work fine. You have a metal, and you have an object that has metal being transmitted into it. So, because a metal, if this project is creating electricity, you have pluses, and this object has energy going into it, which is negatives. So, what happens is the electricity flows from this object to this object because the extra protons are being given to this one so that it can become neutral. And then this technically becomes positive because it has extra protons that were given from... No, wait. Am I saying this? Okay, so electrons are negative. If it's giving electrons... Okay, yes. So what happens is if you're transferring electrons, an electron is a negatively charged particle that has electricity. So we have an atom. We have an atom here. An atom is consistent of protons and neutrons. Neutrons have 0 particle charge, and for every proton, you normally have something like an electron. An electron here is one negatively charged particle. It is a sub-sized particle. I think the smallest sized particle is technically the proton. Technically, there's like even smaller particles, which are like I think like the Big Bang particle is smaller than the proton. And then there's like I think that was the smallest one. The proton is technically the smallest. Not the proton. Protons and neutrons are the same size in terms of mass. Antimatter. Sale at CERN. Free antimatter sale. Electrons and quarks. Quarks. The quarks. We're not going to talk about quarks. Quarks is a... So there's also this thing about like the proton cloud, where like you might have a proton cloud having into like this kind of shape, and then this shape, and then this shape, and then blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's not important. This is a basic molecule, and I think we can do protons in red. And okay, so what happens here is these molecules. I say molecules. A molecule is like a bigger atom. So we have a combination of molecules is like a combination of atoms. And so like what happens is this molecule, in this case, this molecule is salt. And this molecule is water. Now, because of the way salt is connected, you know what? We don't need to go into the complexity of it all. But like the point is, we have an object that has electrons, has many electrons that can break off and fall into like a solute or like an object that can absorb those protons. This one's a positively charged, and this one is negatively charged or neutral. Technically, they're both neutral. because like that's just the way things are naturally. And so what happens is this becomes positively charged because it's giving its electrons towards this object that absorbs electrons way more easily because it has exposed like valence electrons. It has an uneven number of valence electrons because everything wants to be like closed up. 7 times 7 is equal to 49. The valence electrons on an atom want to be fully enclosed in all of those atoms. So this is technically what I drew here is not a hydrogen atom. What is this? Hydrogen doesn't have a neutron. Hydrogen doesn't have neutrons, but like if you give it an extra electron, it becomes a helium atom because now it becomes the same as a helium atom in terms of valence electrons. And so those valence electrons, now it's more stable compared to something like to hydrogen. Hydrogen is very flammable. Helium is not as flammable. That is why hydrogen is very flammable. Mostly because like, wait, is that why hydrogen is very flammable? Hold on, I just want to make sure I say this correctly. That doesn't matter. Okay, I'm not gonna fact check myself. This is in science class. I don't have to. Anyway, the thing is, just gives off energy. Blah blah blah. Electrons are negatively charged. Also, the same thing with magnetism. Magnetism, technically, wait. Was this related to magnetism? Blah blah blah. Anyway, blah blah blah. Me yap a lot. Me yap a lot. That's the point of today's stream. Anyway, so I might have either magnetism, slight magnetokinesis, or electrokinesis. One or the other. It's one or the other. It might be both at the same time as well. If I was in Gundam, I think I'd be a new type. Yeah, probably be a strong new type too. Do you think I'd be a strong new type? Guys, I like Psycho Gundam. Do you guys think I can pilot the Psycho Gundam? No, I'd probably go insane though, because Psycho Gundam makes the pilot go psycho. Psycho Gundam. I kind of want to pilot Psycho Gundam, or at least I want to pilot something with like the Psychomu system. This is story time, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I can. No, actually, just Yaps is after story time. But I gotta stay focused on the story time. Yeah. So like I may be slightly small psycher. Beginning stream, where we're still pretty into the beginning. Oh, Kitty. Oh, Kitty Pink. Where it's like it's just a chatting stream, so like there's not much. Star, have you seen the latest Warhammer trailer? I think it was for Armageddon. Waya! Oh, can I? I don't know if we can react to it right now. I'll put it on the list. What did you say? Warhammer Armageddon. Okay, I'll put that on the list. Armageddon. That was 2 weeks ago. New edition. All right, we'll put that in. I'll put that in later. I don't play Warhammer, by the way, but I will watch it just because you suggest it. I'll put it. We'll react to it after we finish story times. Okay, so did I finish? Okay, so Wednesday, I chatted with my mom. I went to the doctor with my mom. That was an insanely long. Actually, it wasn't that long. Doctor visit was very fast. It was the. Oh, before that, I had to like leave earlier to like have my blood sucked, or like they had to like take a blood sample. How much is it? $19.99. Oh. How much is Space Marine 1? Yorak Hunt is finally back. Really? All right, hold on. Let me put a video in there. All right, put that on the list. All right. I guess we're Yorak. Hey, Australian jet skis. Speaking of Australian jet skis, have you guys seen what was it? 10-0? 10-7? Hold on, it was 10-7. The legend. Oh yes, Police 10-7. I was thinking of, or like we might watch like Australian police videos. I don't know why. I watched like Dank Pods, and he said like, hey, you guys like we're watching police videos on the YouTubes or something. I don't know. It's like, wow, really? I guess I'll do that. Clover Pit. Okay, hold on. Let me check Space Marine. How much is Space? Okay, so Space Marine 2 is 1979. 1979. That was a good year. Was it? That was a good year. Was it actually? Now let me check Space Marine 1. Where is Space Marine? Is Space Marine 1 available? What happened to Space Marine 1? You guys had the original Space Marine on there. Okay, so that's Space Marine 2. What happened to Space Marine 1? Like, where's the original? Okay, there we go. Space Marine. Warhammer 40k Space Marine. I played the demo before. Add to wish list. I'll put the wish list for the anniversary edition. And then how much is okay, so $20 is actually really good for this game. This game is very, very solid. I think also there's like a bunch of other things on sale right now. Okay, let me close the Steam page though. Trash is passing by outside. Robot Girly Man. Oh, Robot Gullible Man. Gullible Man. Robot Girly Man. Really? You think I should just play the second one? I guess. I don't know. Like, I have a thing for being a loyalist, and like where I follow the rules and play the games in order of release. For today's standards, how dare you? I think it's quite funny. I think it's quite good. I think it was a very solid game. I don't know. Is it just the graphics? Is that what you mean? I think it's a very solid game. I respect the game for what it is. Also, I think my chat died for me. Let's see. Hopefully that works. Alright. Where was I? The, Yes. Yes, so, like, on Monday, I went to the doctor's. Was a little short. I wouldn't complain that it's short. Short is a good thing. Yes, but like the thing about Space Marine 2 is that it continues the story of Space Marine 1. You finished the first part when you got your PS3? PS3? Man, that was a long time ago. How old is the PS3? When was the PS3 released? Gosh damn. Hold on. How old is the PS3? This game was released in 2007. That thing is 20 years old. The PS3 is a retro console. Oh, it's so sad. Yeah, I understand. All right. Hold on. Okay, well, we'll talk about that when we're talking about the reaction stuff. But let me just finish my story time. This will mostly be. You know what? I could just summarize all of this in my story time doodles that everybody wants me to doodle again. Apparently. But yeah, I'll probably doodle up some doodles later. That shit is so. God of War Ascension also completed. God of War Ascension. God of War Ascension. Wait, did you guys see the God of War picture? That God of War picture just sucks balls, man. It just sucks balls. Like I saw like Sam Dross stuff fix it. Hold on, Sam Dross art like try to fix it. And I was like, I'm sorry, Chief, you just can't fix this. Yeah, you can't fix it no matter what you do. Okay, so we'll look at it later. Okay, anyway, where was I? So on Monday, I showed up to my mom's house, parents' house, I guess, Star Mom, Star Dad, Star Parents' house. I was there. They took me out to get blood. They sucked my blood, and they were like, "All right, we'll get in like 2 days." And then no problems. We got to the doctor. Doctor told me, you're okay. You're good. Blah blah blah. That was on Wednesday. What did I do on Tuesday? I don't think I did anything Tuesday. Tuesday was like a short day. Thursday, I went to the MRI machine. That was an extremely long visit. So nothing actually happened technically because it was a very long visit. But I was just sitting there reminiscing and like having to notice the magnetokinesis rotating around me. Like just like having my brain zapped. It's like I was sitting in the Clockwork Orange chair with my eyes taped open. But whatever. Anyway, I didn't do anything mostly because I don't have claustrophobia. Very good. I'm very happy that I don't have any unnatural fears. I'm very happy. I'm just a happy little guy. I'm just a little kitty guy that doesn't have any actual fears. Any fears or unhappiness? Technically, I have anxiety, but that's not the same thing. Magneto Oshi. Yeah. And on Friday, what did I do on Friday? Oh yes, I received some terrible news. Then I contacted some people, and then I was like trying to get back. They still haven't gotten back to me. It's been like a week later, and that's personal stuff. But it was bad news. Anyway, on Friday, what did I do? I walked my dog. I've been walking my dog almost every day, and then like my dog is a very, very chipper. Star Dog is very chipper. She just does whatever she wants. She doesn't do much. She just like sleeps, eats. What should digs holes? Yeah, she digs holes in the back. Yeah, and she doesn't really dig holes for any reason. She just digs them for line in them, like a ditch, and sometimes to bury bones. Yes. Star Dog 1. Hey. Star Dog is very, very cute. Also a little bit fat. She's getting too fat. Star Dog is a bit fat. She's getting a bit fat, chat. I don't know. I think she's been losing weight. I try to walk her, but like her belly sits flat on the ground. She's got that shape to her. Hold on. Let me draw this. Got that shape to her. Hold on. Where's my? She's got this kind of shape. That's not what I wanted to draw. Got a very Snoopy kind of face to her. She's got a very Snoopy kind of face. She's a very Snoopy kind of dog, you know. She's got a very Snoopy kind of look to her. There we go. Something like, hold on, let me get a pen. Where's my pen? There we go. Now that looks better. Now she looks kind of fat. She wasn't looking too fat. They thought she was pregnant when they tried to operate her. This dog is she has a very wompy little, yeah, she's got that little she's got that shape. She looks like a log. She transforms into log. She's a big star. She's a big star in the back. Anyway. she's very fat. So I walk her very often. And I also tell them not to feed her. Like, listen. I know it sounds cruel. Don't feed the dog. I know. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, dog. I know. But like, we gotta, like, we feed her a lot of scraps. So like, she gets like a lot of food anyway. But like, we shouldn't feed her like the big bowl food. She doesn't need the cereals. She doesn't need that cereal stuff. Like, the cereal is just to fill her up. Like, to just like keep her satiated. But like, she's so cute. She just sits there. She looks at you with her big eyes. Left is the self-portrait. Hey, wait a minute. Left. Little tiny. Half the portions. Technically, they're not overfeeding her. She's just like, she's a very healthy weight. She's on the chonk scale. She's like underneath obese. Way underneath obese. Like, she's fine. She's a fine dog. She's very capable. It's just like, I'm always slightly concerned. We gotta we gotta watch out with this dog. We gotta watch out. I care about the dog a lot. Like the dog can't take care of themselves. They're not smart enough for that. We gotta take care of this dog. We gotta take care of the dog. So the dog takes care of us. The dog provides happiness. The dog is the only one happy when my dad comes back. Star Dad comes back from work. And the dog's the only one that goes like, oh no, hello, Star Father, welcome back. I hope you had a good day. Anyway, that's what my dog, Star Dog, is like. Pinchable tummy. My dog has a very pinchable tummy. I like to slap that thing. I just go like, and my dog's like, oh yeah. Cortisol levels lower. Well, I have very low cortisol. If I had a 3D model, I would dance, but like, I can't. I have very low cortisol levels, apparently, is what the doctor also said. Not really. I don't know if they actually can scan my cortisol levels, but like, anyway. My dog's also very happy. That Star Dog is a very happy dog. She is very happy. She's always very happy. Anyway, speaking of happiness, sadly, my parents want to like cut her nails, and she does not like having her nails cut. She is a very fighty dog when it comes to fighty dog. When it comes to like cutting her nails. So like, we get the clippers, and then she just starts running away. It's like, oh no, they want to cut my nails, no. And so Star Dog is I don't think she ever lets people cut her nails. They cut like 1 or 2 nails, but like we did actually cut their nails like a little bit. But one time they just made me go and grab her and cut her nails. And then so dogs hate getting their nails cut. So like, I try to grab the dog, Star Dog, and like she just runs away, and then my mom tries to grab her and is like wrapping her up in things, putting the muzzle on her because she's biting about it. And yeah, so like they just like put the muzzle on her, and then they were like, everybody's just crowding around, and like and then she starts peeing herself inside the house. By the way, this poor Star Dog never pees. Do I bite? I do bite. I bite, but I don't bite too hard. Unless I have to. I think they send her out to like a specialist. Stolen! Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Hold on, let me finish with my dog story. Yeah, so like she never pees inside the house. She's a very good dog. Never peed, no poos. She's very intelligent. She scratches the door every time she wants to go outside to pee or poo. Very intelligent doggo. And so like one time, so we're like trying to wrap her up and like grab her so that we can cut her nails, and then she's just so sad, and so she just pees herself inside the house because like we're trying to cut her nails inside the house, and so I'm so sad. It makes me so sad seeing my dog crying there and peeing herself out of fear. It's like, oh no. And then my dad's there. It's like no, bad, spanks dog. It's like no. And then the dog, Star dog, just goes like, and then she just goes outside. They just like put her outside, and then they just push her outside. And it's so sad, and it made me so sad. And then we had steaks later that day. That was on Saturday. Yeah, that was on Saturday. Saturday? Yeah. This was on Saturday, or was it on Sunday? No, this was Saturday. Yeah, this was Saturday. Yeah, and so like she's out there and she's crying and she pees herself, and I'm so sad. Made me so sad seeing her like cry herself there. I don't know why I paused there for such a long time. But, yes, and then on Sunday, after half a year, oh, that's sad. I used to have one dog. I think my dad said it got stolen, but I don't know. And then my dad's track record with animals is kind of And then we made her steak. No, she had steak. She had some steak. That was pretty good steak. Also, that was the day my tummy hurt. Was it the day my tummy hurt? My tummy and head hurt. I talked about it. Well, we'll probably... Don't worry, we'll probably pay... I think you've convinced me not to buy Space Marine 1. I'll probably just buy Space Marine 2. My tummy... Okay, so like, you know, normally I have a Coke every day. Speaking of Coke. You know how, like, I have Coke almost every day? Yeah, so, like, over there, I didn't have any Coke for, like, 1 or 2 days. And my brain was going like, oh, I need the caffeine. I don't like caffeine, by the way, but, like, yeah, my brain just went like, oh, I want caffeine. And so my brain just, like, too much sugar, too much yeah, I know, there's too much sugar in this, in these Cokes. I gotta lay off the Cokes, but, like, dang, they're so good. Damn, it's so good. I think it's mostly like trying to burn off the energy. You gotta burn off the energy to like be able to have that much sugar. You gotta burn off that energy as well. I think that's how it works. It's mostly like how I understand it. It becomes harder once you get older, but like I think I'm starting to lose the flavor of the, mostly because of all this gosh dang high fructose corn syrup. If it was the actual sugar, I think it tastes a lot better for me. But yeah. We had steak later that day. I vomited up my steak at the end of the day because like my brain hurt too much in my stomach if I drank too much water to like undo the effects of my brain hurting because of the caffeine. My caffeine withdrawal. The caffeine withdrawal made my brain hurt so much that it makes my stomach hurt, and it's like and so I vomited up my steak. We also had chicken, delicious chicken. Oh man, delicious chicken. That was on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I walked my dog. I think this is the main story. This is the main story I wanted to talk about. I walked my dog. I'm walking my dog. I'm walking the dog here. I go to walk my dog like I usually do. And I'm doing my rounds. And I pass by a house. And I think this is Friday, actually. So like, I think it's the day before. Yeah, so it was on Friday, not on Saturday. And Saturday was when we... dog pissed herself. Anyway, out of fear. And then, so like I walked my dog, and so I'm walking the dog, and I passed by this house with an open window, And I don't think of anything of it, and it's like, there's just an open window, and like, my dog is sniffing the ground, peeing, doing her thing, and then I just see a big, fat, elderly white guy pass by the window, and I was like, And nothing to think about, except for the fact that he's not wearing a shirt. And it's like, and then he grabs something in the kitchen, I think is where he's standing, or living room, and he's like, And I'm just like, I'm not staring directly at him, I'm just like scanning the area, and then he like very visibly turns and like, oh. He looks out the window and he sees me. It's like, oh, and he knows that the window's open, and he sees me, and I see him reacting at me, looking at the general area. I'm not even looking at him necessarily. I'm just like, and then he looks at me, and I'm like, oh, and then he's like, oh no, and he jumps out the way. And I was like, oh, and then I have to pretend like I didn't notice anything. So I see him seeing me, seeing him seeing me, him. And he reacts to me seeing him, reacting to him seeing me, and then we both react. It's like, oh no. It was like, oh no, we gotta get out of here. I grabbed my dog, and then we just start walking away because my dog finished peeing or whatever she was doing, and then we're walking away. It's like, oh no, that's an awkward interaction. And so that was it. That's like the main story. That was the main interesting story. There's another one where like I was walking my dog down the street, and I'm like, I like walking my dog because my dog is fun to walk with. And then I see another person walking their dog, and it's like, yes. I have to turn around now because I do not want to interact with people. So awkward. It's so awkward. Every time I walk my dog, I have to interact with people. People talk to me about my dog, and it's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about my dog. I'm so socially awkward. I don't want to talk to people. Also, there's one time where like I was walking a dog and like a giant husky was following us, and I was like, Also, I think like a week ago, my dog was attacked by 2 random dogs outside. Then he grabbed your dog and took a comically large bite out of it. I'm not built for social interaction. I used to be a public speaker. I used to be a tutor. I used to be a lot of things, actually, where I interact with humans. However, I just don't like talking to people because I'm an introvert. So, like, I just, like, am not built to interact with many people. Specifically on a one-to-one basis, where, like, I have to, like, do long conversations. Because I can be with people, I don't want to talk very much. I'm not a very talkative person when it comes to like everything. So like yeah, my dog was apparently my mom said my dog was attacked, and I can feel like the bite marks on her. Like she was nipped by 2 dogs were just attacking my dog, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so I feel the bite marks on it. Public speaker to VTuber pipeline. I used to be an inspirational speaker. I gave very inspirational speeches. I remember back in my day when the people were free to talk about their opinions of anime online and not judged by their brothers and sisters and whatever. And so yeah. And so my dog is also when I was walking my dog again, I walked outside. And, like, I'm passing by, like, the first house, and there's, like, a guy. You still do that, sort of? Yeah, I'm still very inspirational, aren't I? I'm very inspirational. I used to have a lot of jobs before. Yeah, I used to. Now I'm just a sad little neat femboy. Heretics. The heretics were sent. They dare attack my star dog. My cortisol remover. The job of my dog is to remove the cortisol, and they dare stand in its way. How dare they? This is a terrible act of the nefarious, evil, chaotic powers of the universe. But yes, I walked outside one time, and so like I think I walked outside and I passed one house, and the neighbors like washing their car or looking inside their car. I think I was like, and I'm just like looking around while my dog's sniffing a bush, like literally sniffing a bush. I think she likes to sniff flowers every once in a while. Star Dog likes to sniff flowers, and so I turn around, and then I see on the opposite side of direction I'm going in, I just see a Rottweiler out in the streets. Just a big Rottweiler with a collar on it, with no owner, just sniffing, looking around, like two houses down, sniffing and looking at houses, 2 houses down. And I'm like, oh my gosh, oh no. And it's like turns around and it just keeps walking in the opposite direction I'm going in. I was like, oh, and I go like, and then the guy next to me, that's like taking care of his car is like, huh? He's like, no, oh hello, yes. And I was like, oh no, now I'm sorry to interact with you. It's like I very audibly, because there's a Rottweiler that's over there. Thorfinn doggy. Very concerned. Because like my dog, like I remember hearing that my dog was attacked by 2 dogs. So I was like, wait a minute, is that the dog that attacked my dog? Oh no. Was that the dog that attacked my dog? A freaking Rottweiler? And it's a big one too. I could see it from over here. That was a distance away. And so like that wasn't in the dog fight. I'm gonna have to fight the dog. I could probably win a fight against a Rottweiler. Wouldn't be very clean though. I think I could beat a Rottweiler. I have to kick it a lot. It's gonna be very hard kicks. Yeah, but I can kick pretty hard anyway, so I'd probably be fine. But it would not have been pretty, either for a dog or for me. It would be very bloody. Kid versus a pit bull. If it was a pit bull, I'd be slightly concerned. Oh no, he's got +5 against toddlers. Yeah, so I walked my dog and then I passed by. I keep passing by this house. It's like past this homeless guy with his chihuahua, and his chihuahua was very annoying. The chihuahua was very annoying. I have no enemies, Star Dog. Yeah, my dog is very sad. She doesn't fight other dogs. She's a very nice dog. She's a very kind dog. She just like she just goes on with life. Also, she fights crows a lot. She does fight crows. The crows are not very fond of my dog. They're very fond of me though. There's like a crow that was eating dog food off of the floor that was laid outside in front of a house. And I think my dog just like passes by and like starts eating the dog food and then it just runs by again. It's like, gosh dang it, Star Dog, don't eat that. She'd obliterate the crows. Star Dog. Actually, the crows are like, I think like they gank up on her. I think there was like 5 crows on my block that don't like my dog. Is it my parents? Hold on, I'm getting a call. I'll be back. Oh. Hey, who said 90s ringtone? Wait, what? What do you mean 90s ringtone? What does that mean? What do you mean 90s? Also, my mom. My mom got a new phone. Scared the crap out of me. It is man. It is man. Star mom call. My mom called me and scared the crap out of me. It's like, what the? Who is this that just called me? And it's like, I answer, and it's like, my mom's like, hello? Star son? Star son? And I was like, oh gosh, it's Star mom. Oh, it's like who could be calling me at this time? It is man. No, wait, it is man. It is very scary if my mom just calls me out of nowhere. It's like, what the? Yeah, so she's just paying for some stuff. Anyway, that's pretty much it. It's mostly about my dog. My dog is like the main thing. Also, me vomiting. I vomited like once. Is it late for Star? It's not actually late. It's actually very early in the morning. I start streams early in the morning in a very mostly because like I look forward to the streams. I actually look forward to these streams, and I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Wait, what's this behind me? Oh, I see. Okay. I actually do look forward to doing these streams. So like I do them early in the morning because I wanna do the streams. I don't want to put them till later in the day because like I want to play the games with you guys, and I also want to chat to you guys. That's like the best part. Also, I schedule them so that they upload, so that when I start the stream, it also starts at the same time as like when I'm doing the YouTube videos. The YouTube videos get uploaded. That way we can have like synergy. I don't know if that actually synergizes or not. Depends. But I do like doing the streams. The streams are very fun. Now, what was I going to talk about? Peanut butter is not what I was going to talk about. That was it. Yeah, so like I think like on Easter we had my mom made tiramisu. Oh yeah. It actually came out better this time. My dad is the one who knows how to make the tiramisu, but like we keep trying to make the tiramisu. We keep trying to make the tiramisu, and the tiramisu comes out better every time. I think this time we did pretty good. I think it came out really good this time. And I helped my mom make the tiramisu. It was pretty good. And I ate tiramisu, and it was so delicious. And I ate it, and it went in my tummy, and it actually kind of made my tummy rumblies because it had way too much caffeine in it. It might have been too much caffeine. Yeah, like I think caffeine's starting to damage me. I think the caffeine's starting to like hurt my heart. My poor little tiny star heart. I used to have like 3 reactor cores in me that like I used to be able to take on energy way better. But now it's getting worse. Deteriorating slowly. I'm dying. I'm getting old. Yeah. But yeah, we had delicious tiramisu. That was pretty good. And that was it. Yeah, so like not a lot happened while I was gone. Google Gemini to make a picture of my dog as the Mona Lisa. Would I make my dog the Mona Lisa? I'm looking at the picture of my dog and I'm like, would I want that as the Mona Lisa? I guess I don't know. I want my dog in a picture like one of those old-fashioned like painty, like the same as the cats. You know those cats that are like very scribbly. Stilly? Not really. I might remember if it was like a picture. If I saw a picture there. Anyway, let's move on to Just Yaps. My Just Yapping part of the stream. So Oh, one more thing. I was getting transportation. Oh, yes, that's right. When I was trying to get transportation back to my flat, it was so hard for some reason. I don't know why it was so hard to get like transportation. Like they canceled my ticket, or like they said like we're sorry, your connection is gonna be canceled, and so like we're gonna have to disconnect your connection. You're not gonna be able to go there. And I was like, what? And I told my mother, and I was like, well, looks like you're gonna have to figure it out because I'm not taking you anywhere if you're gonna have to figure it out. And so I was like, oh my, okay. And so I tried to figure things out, and fortunately it all worked out. I got my money back, but the main problem was just that it was really hard to get the connections. Also, like, for some reason, they had a delay of 2 hours anyway on the one I was on the transportation I was riding. It was terrible. Terrible. Gosh dang you, American transportation. Gosh dang it. Anyway, regardless, they had Coke for me, so I was happy. They had free Coke for me. They gave me free Coke, so I was happy. I shouldn't be drinking this much Coke, but I was able to take it back with me, so I took the Coke back with me and now it's in my fridge, and then I drank it. So I didn't actually drink it all right there. If I drank it all right there, I think my heart would blow up. What was I? Yes. And so like when I was on one of the buses connecting to somewhere else. Just like me. I'm so unhealthy for you, but I'm also sweet. Drink Coke. Most people just snort it. So I was on a bus connecting to somewhere else, and like a lady with 3 kids just gets on the bus, and like they were like, hey kids, oh we're just gonna have to sit here. You sit here with the nice lady, and she was pointing at me. I was like, sit here with the nice girl, and I'll sit on this side. And it's like, no, I don't want to sit over here. I want to sit over here. It's like, no, it's fine. Sit with the nice girl here, and it just keeps pointing at me. It's like, what? Like, I guess I have very pretty eyes. Also, my mom cut my hair. Sadly, the wolf cut is gone. Now I just look like a lesbian. Alani. Cherry slush? Cherry slush, Alani. I've never heard of Alani, but probably consider it. Points at me and it's like, sit next to the girl. It's like, I don't want to sit next to the girl. It's like, what is it? What? Huh? No, I'm just like, yeah, sit next to this woman over here. It's like, keeps pointing at me. Like, one time it's fine, but it just keeps pointing at me. It's like, I don't think I look that much like a girl, do I? I guess not. I guess I do. Like, I don't know. I am a femboy, so I guess my facial features are very well kept for a boy. Very pretty boy. Pretty boy. Speaking of pretty boys, I have found some manga. I've been reading some mangoes in my time off. In my 1 week off, technically. Technically, it's not 1 week off because I upload videos anyway. But yes, I watched some mangas, and it was like, there's this one called Sunrise. What is it called? Sunrise. It's about a femboy, and it's like, yes, tan skin femboys, and I'm like, oh yes, this is good. And this is a manga that's probably never going to get adapted into an anime, but I could see it. So I think I have myself some dubs. TV Glow with my buddy recently, and it's so slow, but it's not a bad movie. It picks up a lot during the end. Indie films are nice once in a while. Well, we might watch that. I don't know. It depends. Depends how I feel about it. I do put it to a vote. The movie nights is put mostly to a vote by the people in the Discord. If you are in the Discord, you do vote. It is important that you vote, by the way, because it is important that I feel that the people have a voice that allows them to be heard. And I want to give them ample opportunity to be able to watch those movies with me. Also, I just talk a lot over the movie. Mostly because, like, there's no point if I don't talk over it, because if I didn't talk over it, it just kind of stops. It just makes it kind of pointless to be there. Ramparts of Ice? SBR? No Steel Ball Run? No Steel Ball Run weekly. Steel Ball Run. When is the next episode of Steel Ball Run coming out? Like I've seen. I haven't actually seen the series, but like I think like one episode is when it's coming. I think they talked about this. Netflix is just stalling so that they can like renew their Netflix subscriptions. Very scummy. I think there's like a similar problem with like Crunchyroll. Stage 2 will be in fall. Well, I think I'll start. I think I'll start watching Steel Ball Run once the second stage actually starts airing. Because like I'm not gonna just like, I think this is the same problem I had with like this previous season where like I started watching it. I watched like one episode or two, and then like updates were so infrequent that I just stopped watching it. Because I just forgot that like, oh, I'm supposed to be watching this. And it's like it just stopped airing for a little bit. So, speaking of anime, I have a few animes that I think have been really good. There's Snowball Earth, which I started watching last week. Really good. I think, I don't like that it's CGI anime. There's like very big parts of it that are like CGI anime. You can tell it's CGI anime. Because it just doesn't look as good. Like, there's a lot of it that like, there's no need to like be CGI. I guess like the mecha and like the monsters can be CGI, but like then there's like the characters that are like CGI as well, and I don't like the 3D graphics that they use. Yeah, I just Stone Ocean. Which one? Stone Ocean. Wait, when did they release Stone Ocean? Benjamin Netayu throwing snowball. Snowball Earth. There's a new season of Reincarnated as a Slime, season 4. Like I didn't know that was gonna come out this season. Then there's what else did they? Hold on, I need to watch the list here. Let me read the list here. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so Snowball Earth. There's a new Fist of the North Star. Really, another oh, Witch Hat Atelier. Oh, that show is so good. I watch Witch Hat Atelier. The Witch. There's a new season of Dr. Stone. There's Why Sing When You Can Warble? That is a really good like, I don't know, like I just like this slice of life kind of cartoon. Like I think it's pretty funny. I haven't watched the Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King yet, but I think it might be good. I think it's gonna be a good one. There's Gals Can't Be Kind to Otakus. There's a new season of ReZero. I'm not watching that though. There's a new season of Dorohedoro, but I'm not gonna watch that. Mostly because like, I don't know if I'll watch Dorohedoro. There's the My Ridiculous Reincarnation, which is about like this dog-like main character that keeps getting reincarnated as stupid stuff, and I think it's alright. I don't think it's like great. I think it's just very funny for like a little bit of watching. Pardon the Intrusion, I'm Home is actually really good. It has 2 men, 1 girl. The girl is an otaku, and I think that's all I need to hear. There's marriage toxin. I think that one's kind of boring. I don't know. It just feels kind of boring to me. There's the klutzy class monitor and the class girl with the short skirt. That's also really good. That's a nice rom-com. I like rom-coms. Witch Hat Atelier is just like the high-quality anime that I think everybody should be watching. I think that's going to be the top anime of this either year or of the season. I think the Witch Hat Atelier is going to be very high rated. Frieren doesn't deserve the top rank. If you say like a season, a continuing season, I think Frieren... I haven't watched Frieren, but I like Frieren. There's also the Maid-sama, the Food Diaries of Maid-sama. Oh, that's really good. There's Nippon Sangoku. That's also really good. There's the Rooster Fighter anime. Have you guys seen the Rooster Fighter anime? Needy Girl Overdose. I haven't watched it yet, but I know that I gotta watch that once it comes out. There's the Mistress Kainan is Devilishly Easy. And I think that was it. Technically, the season also has Steel Ball Run. There's the new season of Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Oh, so many good animes. I still haven't watched every episode of Vigilante because I'm waiting for the BL rom-com. I forgot about the BL rom-com. Go for it, Nakamura-kun. I watched all 3 episodes of Go for it, Nakamura-kun after I was on my trip back. Frieden. Is it Frieden? I think it's Frieden. It's either Frieden or Frieden. Irumastar. No! Starchild, welcome back to Demon School, Starchild. You know what gets me every time about Iruma-kun? I just hear the female voice actor in there. It's like I can tell that's a female voice actor when they're doing the dub. It's like I can tell that's a girl. It's disappointed. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's up? Come on, Stark. We can do this. We're gonna be the best main characters. And it's just a girl. You can hear it's a girl. It just doesn't work. And there's only 1 episode. Well, you can read the manga. You can read the manga. The manga. I think the manga is also really... It's just really good. When do they get to Zeppeli? When does Zeppeli show up on screen? When is Zeppeli in episode 1? I haven't even watched the series yet. There's only 1 episode, isn't there? Yeah, there's only 1 episode. And I don't even... Like, I still haven't watched Steel Ball Run. Well, it's mostly because of, like, they haven't released a dang episode. They haven't released it yet. Where the heck is the series? There's only 1 episode out there. Now, go watch Witch Hat Atelier. That is so good. Finally, a magic system where I can be good. Zeppeli was the guy with the balls? No! Steel Ball Run. He ran away with the balls? No! Wait, that was the first episode, right? Stone Ocean? Wait, are we on Stone Ocean? Wait, Stone Ocean. Which one are we on? We're on Steel Ball Run. Steel Ball Run is the one with... where he has the balls and he's a horse? No, he rides a horse. I know there's a black guy in there. I haven't watched... Once the second episode... No, I have to wait for them to start releasing the actual series. But regardless, there's a Go for it, Nakamura-kun is really good as well. The art style, really funny. I love the opening. That opening is so catchy. I just love every time they do like a beat. Whenever there's like a clapping beat, that just gets me. That gets me every time. It's like dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go! And then he's just like running with his bare feet. And he's like, You know what gets me about the dub though? Like I'm listening to the dub and I'm like, I'm just a regular old guy, and I'm gay. And it's like, what the? Yeah, every time I hear him just go like, I'm gay. Like, oh, what the? Like he just straight. Like, it's very rare for them to just go straight up like, I'm gay. Like, I never really hear them just go, I'm gay. Like, every time I see him BL, this is not BL, by the way. This is just straight up yaoi. If he goes like, I'm gay. Technically, this is BL in terms of how hardcore it is, but like BL is more of like they never say they're outright gay. That's more of a yaoi thing. Whenever he says I'm gay, like that becomes yaoi, and it's like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Also, Nakamura-kun owns a pet octopus, which is interesting. And it also explains why in the intro they had an octopus thing. I like the aspect. I don't know. I think in episode 3 they have like the girl have a crush on the guy, and that makes me actually kind of sad. That made me actually kind of sad because like the thing is, it's very different when characters have a crush on somebody else. You know, like when they have like a girl character have a crush on another girl character, like that's pretty funny and it's like interesting, like a story wise, where it's like not that serious. But like when it's the opposite genders, it really does have a different feeling towards it, where like oh no, he's actually gay. He's like outright gay, and they're never gonna be together. It's like, oh, that feels rather sad. That was in like episode 3. Episode 1, I had was just very funny, straight up funny. Episode 2 was also kind of funny. It's very watching these like very awkward guy like be completely unable to interact with people. Also, I feel like these characters really do emphasize me. These have a very me-coded energy where like they just aren't able to interact. Snowball Earth, go for it. Nakamura-kun. Who else? Like, these are like characters with like the main character is extremely socially awkward and anxious and unable to talk to people, just like me. Speaking of socially awkward and unable to talk to people, my mom, I was in the kitchen, just standing there, and then my mom goes like I'm just talking to her, and she just corrects me a bunch of times. It's like, no, Star, do it like this. No, Star, do it like this. Do it like this. And I'm not changing I'm not gonna change the way I'm doing it. I'm already doing it. We're not gonna change. Anyway, and she just like, Star, do you have autism? And I'm just standing there and like, no, Mom. No, Mom. I am perfectly normal. I am a perfectly normal, comprehending person. I can comprehend your emotions perfectly normally, and I am extremely, extremely capable of understanding your emotions. Unfortunately, you are not able to understand my emotions, because you did not just say that to somebody. Oh, she keeps saying, do you have autism, Star? Half a year ago, my mom just will not let go of the autism accusation. I think like the main thing is about autism is just being unable to read emotions. So like I'm pretty good at reading emotions, and unfortunately I think I have like other things that might be autistic, where like I just like routines, but like I feel like that's pretty common. Like everybody likes routines. The thing is like being routine makes it life easier. That's why it's like I don't have to think about tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be eating my breakfast at 9, and it's like, yeah, like big brain. No, I don't have to think about it too much. My poor mom. My mom's gonna like, no, son, no, mother, I'm not autistic. You might be more autistic than me in that, like, you can't read my emotions. Like, yes, I don't show emotions on my face. You know why I don't show emotions on my face? Because this isn't a very emotional household. Brekkie at 9. I think it's closer to like 8. You know, like I don't think I have autism. Also, like, it's very awkward. Like I think I'm perfectly fine. Don't look like normal. Do autistic people look different? Like, I don't know. I never thought about it that way. I think they look the same. Oh, that's not good. My mother. Also, I think autism. I don't think you can cure this. I don't know. Is there medicine for autism? I don't think there is. Like, I don't think there's any medicine. There's like a stimuli. My mother says like I get very easily stimulated, but like it's also just I'm an introvert. I don't like talking to people. I just don't like talking to people. Like, there's like certain groups I would like to talk to. So like I don't like talk. Like I talk to my parents and aunts. Tranquilizers, dang, that's intense. Yeah, so like I think like a diagnosis of like an like I don't think it really matters. Like I don't think it really matters to autism, getting diagnosed for autism. I think it's just mostly an interaction based things. I think the way you treat autism is just like how you interact with them. So I don't really think it matters getting diagnosed. Like it is important that you know, but like if you don't really need anything physically, I guess the only thing that actually matters is just like how interacting with things and what you can and can't do, which is just a social thing anyway. You need to know what you can you can be involved in. Like if you're not good in like very high stimulating places, me personally, I just don't like very loud areas. I like to be in quiet areas. Make you like a veggie? Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen that. I've seen those before. Yes, exactly. You have to be you have to treat people in very special ways to interact with them. That's not good. I don't know. That's just not me. I'm too I'm a very it might just be that like right now there's like times have changed. Times have changed. Things are getting harder for us every day. America's becoming a very hard place to live these days. And talking about these very serious things like in mental health. Mental health and mental wellness, awareness is pretty like pretty serious topics. But for the most part, I just want you listen to 2 Nirvana songs? Name the songs. Name every song. I love Nirvana. Oh yeah? Name every song. You have to name you don't have to listen to their songs, you just need to be able to name every song. And then if they ask for more questions, you just punch them. That's how you solve it there. Violence is always the answer. Don't tell them. Don't tell the authorities I said that. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, that's not the man who sold the world. Nirvana. I don't know, did I watch Nirvana? I know, I don't know the name of songs anyway. Ice Star Latte? Oh, I was thinking of the like cappuccino. What is the art? It's like the cappuccino art. You know the cappuccino art where like they draw things with the foam. That's what I was thinking. I was like star drawn with the cappuccino art instead of like the ice star latte. What do I make that? If I had a tea flavor, I think I'd like either have like a Milky Way galaxy, or is it Starchild Milky Way? No, Milky Way galaxy, and then it's like there's like milk. What else could I do? I guess like it'd be milk, lavender, or is it hibiscus? What's the purple? What's a good color for purple? Purple, mint. There'd be mint in there. Maybe hibiscus. I don't know. There'd be a purple and there'd be a green, and then have milk in there in between. And that'd be either the bouncy little Korean bunny dog, but star. You mean the one from Chikawa? The little guy from Chikawa? Gang violence beatbox? Then there's where was it? I keep losing track of my thoughts, mostly because I don't write them down. But I did talk about most of the stuff that mattered. If I had it says here goon segment. I need that Starbucks sponsorship. Wait. Chat. Do you guys know about what was it, the fairy? The fairy, Frappuccino? Fairy Frappuccino? I feel like that's what my, ever tried the fairy frappuccino from a Starbucks? I think that's what the Star Galaxy flavor would be. Star Galaxy. But like I don't like raspberry. Here's strawberry. Live gooning segment. Oh. Try LM Studio? I don't know. AI development has been really interesting. I think AI development has been actually. Hello, MB pal. Welcome. Welcome, MB pal. The quick shot star. Fastest goon in the West. I don't know. Well, when I think of AI, I think of like a onboard companion. I do actually think the onboard companions are quite interesting. I've talked about this before, where like my uncle, the doctor I visited, he was so they invited me into his office, and like he's working on these reports, and he's writing up these reports, and he just goes like, ChatGPT, write my report for me, and then it just writes the report for him. It's like, he does actually give like the actual specific information for like what he needed to fill the form out with, but the ChatGPT just like formats it so that it looks better on the actual sheet. I don't know. If you just that's just for paperwork, and I guess like for paperwork that is fine, but like if you're gonna be working with a client, I guess the client won't be reading the paperwork in the way it should be. I guess for legality, there's like all these complex nuances. But the thing about AI is that AI is a tool, and it should always be just used as like a lower level tool. If we ever have like those complicated like AIs where like they start functioning as like a mini companion that starts giving us information, or like I want like once we get to like the Cortanas, that I got a little guy that I can put in my head and calls me Sugar Muffin. I have a girl in my head who calls me Sugar Muffin. Sugar Muffin? What was it? Sweet stuff? Sugar calls me Honey Bun? Honey bun? What was it? I don't know, I forget it. Anyway, yeah. So once we get to that level, that's when I'll start paying attention, because I want my own Cortana. Not like a physical thing. I just want an onboard computer that just goes. I want the onboard computer that'll go like, Cortana. Cortana. What are we supposed to do again today? Here's your schedule for today. Thanks. The basic, I just want like a very basic thing. I don't need a, Cortana, can you tell me, Cortana, what do I even need the AI for? Like, the thing I use AI for, I would use it for, is just like, go, I would just use it for like, just Google something for me. That's the thing. All my nicknames are sweet. Well, you see, I'm a pretty sweet guy. Also, my buns are pretty big part of me. Sugar roll, bread, honey bun, honey, sweets, sweet roll, sweets, cinnamon, cinnamon bun, cinnamon, cinnamon, cinnamon. I mean it. Is it a better search engine? Is it a better search engine? Technically, the thing about so this is the thing I have a big problem with AI, is that the AI is not the search engine. AI is not a search engine. What the AI is doing is it's conglomerating information from multiple searches, and it's actually accumulating the information, becoming a inaccurate source of information, which is why I don't trust it. That, like I want to see, when I want to use the AI, the thing is, AI, what would I even use? This is the complex thing. The main thing I want to do with the AI is, hey, can you do this for me? It's like, I just use an AI. It's like, what am I going to do with the AI? Siri. No, gosh dang it, I forgot I had an iPhone. I said it, and I was like, no, turn that off. Cortana. That mod my SC anime edits. Italian. Buongiorno. Mi papa, mi padre, Pablo Pagno. I was gonna say mi padre, Pablo Italiano. I think he speaks basic Italian. I don't know what he said. Anyway, I don't speak Italian. I speak 5 other. Speak 4. Buona tarde. No, that's Portuguese. Buona tarde is Portuguese. Hold on. I know this. Hold on. Ciao belle. Ciao belle. Ciao belle me. Comparte. Not one Drake song. Ciao belle. Bod. That, I don't know. I don't speak it. I don't speak Italian. My father speaks Italian. I speak Spanish and English and German and Russian and Korean, and that's it. Well, I have others, but like I don't speak them as much. You don't know. No, please. No, I haven't had pasta in a week, so like my Italian's a bit rusty. I haven't had any pasta recently. But welcome. SC edits, anime edits. I hope to see many anime edits of me. Yes. Anyway, let me continue talking about, what was I talking about before the stream? Before I started schizophrenia, before I started having mental breakdown. Oh yeah, AI. Yeah, so AI, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with AI. Like, I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm really thinking about, what am I gonna do with an AI assistant if I had one? Like, schedule. Can I get my schedule made out for me today? And that's it. And it's like, okay, remind me what I was supposed to do again today. And it's like I don't know what I would use an AI assistant for. I guess that's what I would have a secret. Oh, you know what'd be good? My AI assistant is like, can you contact this person for me? I mean that'd be pretty good. API issues? My Italian linguistics. Hopefully the Italians don't kill me. I was in Italy. I was in Italy this summer. I was in Florence. They had a good steak. That was good steak. Yes. And I had squid ink pasta. I think I was in Venice. Venice? Where was I when I had the squid ink pasta? I think it was in Venice. I think it was Venice where I had the squid ink pasta. That was good pasta. To do today says be a femboy. Well, my schedules always says be a femboy, but like, when do I put on my skirt and thigh highs? That's the real question. Ooh, that's not good. You get a lot of... Oh, that's right! That's right, I forgot about the moon! I was walking my dog really late one day. CS major? Computer science majors? Poor computer science majors. What the... Wait, where did Rain be? What did you type, Rain B? Meh. Wait, what did you type? I didn't even get to read it. What did you type? What the? I don't take them off. Hey, those are stinky. Stinky feet. Stinky feet. Chat. Stinky feet. Stinky feet. Fingers of shame. Shame. I'm also thinking of this segment where, like, if we do ban people, I'll put them on a cross. I'll put the starling on a cross, and then we'll actually spin a wheel and choose what punishment they're gonna be put under. No, actually, we'll put them in an arena. We'll put the starling in an arena, and then we'll spin a wheel, choosing what their fate will be. I think there would be a segment. There would be either boiling pot of water. There was a star cross. It would be a cross in the shape of a star in the shape of a cross, and we crucify them. Another one was like a wheel of torture, where we actually put them on a wheel of torture. Actually, we'll call the wheel of torture. Yes, which is a segment from the Dark Souls streams. There was another segment where we dunked them in a pool of lava. Yeah, so that's like an idea I had for like if we ever ban anybody on stream. That might be a fun segment. Oh, I see you. I don't know. I don't think you could say ASS on because of the bot. Small models can run on regular normal GPUs. Yeah, but I think like the AIs are still too incompetent for my levels of complexity. It's just not up to my standard. I still think they're not up to my standard of like complexity. My programming skills are not very good. Gamma 4 yet? What the? Alright, hold on. Oh, speaking of AI. So like I keep uploading images onto X, and like for some reason X keeps labeling them like this is AI, and it's like, what? These are pixel art images, and it's like, no, this is AI. It's like, gosh dang it, Grok, this is not AI. I hate you. Let me be the guy who reviews this. Also, on the like YouTube, yesterday I uploaded a YouTube video. Thumbnail got taken down, and it got me a YouTube channel strike. F off, YouTube. Anyway. Me personally, I don't really care for AI. I don't really need AI. The thing is, like, I just need, like, basic assistance. If anything, I don't really need AI for anything. Like, I just need like basic things. I really just can't think of an AI. The AIs are just meant. The main thing that AIs were meant to do is to micromanage data and statistics so that they can analyze things. So like the main jobs that are going to be replaced are the Wolf of Wall Streets. Those Wolf of Wall Streets, those tracker managers, they're also it doesn't really matter because like these statistics are being changed mostly because of human actions, which the AIs can't predict anyway, because that's just so like unpredictable, because you can't predict how people interact. You can't be managing things based on like statistics anyway. Statistics are like very number based, and that's where the AIs come into work. And you don't even need an AI for that. You just need like an algorithm, which is what the AIs are supposed to be. They're algorithms, not so much artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is mostly meant to be like there's like 3 types of artificial intelligences. When was I've been working on this since 8 years ago. 8 years ago is when I started to work on artificial intelligence. I think there was the learning algorithm, which there's the stratified algorithm, and then there's like the actual artificial intelligence algorithms, which none of them are thinking models. Thinking models, there's like 3 main thinking models, and it's like I could draw. You know what? Might as well. Where are we? Get the thinking model. Okay. Let's just cancel. All right. Let me delete this beautiful dog here. So we have the so this is the one thinking model, then there's the this one is the learned. The learn system, if I remember correctly, how it works is where they have to have like they have to correct it with like human interactions, and then there's like the complex rhythms one. This one is the closest one to like algorithms, and this one is like the most useless one. This one's like the this one's closer to algorithm. No, wait. This is a machine learning. This one's machine learning. I'm a bit rusty on this. This one's the algorithm. No, algorithms are the basic one. I think these are all algorithms, but I forget the models. Machine learning, and this one's like the actual, this is the actual network system. Anyway, this is all very superfluous now. Like, very unimportant. That's not the point of this stream anyway. We're not here to talk about artificial intelligence. And I mean like the good kind. Not like the bad, like, modern day kind. Like, where everything's going bad, and like the picture generators, that's not artificial intelligence. That's just freaking data stealing, which is just ran through like conglomeration information and becoming like the thing at the end. This is an update stream. This is the big update stream for like the week, for the previous week that I was gone. I was just gonna update you, tell you stories, tell you everything that's happening. Talk about anime. Speaking of anime, have you guys seen the new Mall Darth Lord? That's pretty good. New episodes of Invincible, also pretty good. I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence of like of Tech Jacket. Like, I think Tech Jacket is fine that it's a girl, but at the same time the interactions just kind of feel forced, and like the design sucks balls. Like, oh no, it's It's a facial copy of Mark, my brother in Christ. You copied Penny Parker's design from Marvel Rivals, and it also looks like Maribel from what is it? What is it? Ladybug? Miraculous Ladybug? TJ. Interactions of TJ seem a bit very off. You know what I noticed? You know the "you grew a beard" meme. Yeah, they gave it to Mark and Oliver. Like, oh wow. Ugh. I think that was last week's episode. What happened in this episode? Nothing actually happened in this episode. What is the plot relevance of Tech Jacket? That is a good point. Like, so I'm watching these reviews of Tech Jacket, and I'm thinking, like, what is the point of Tech Jacket? Like, does Tech Jacket actually do anything? It doesn't seem like Tech Jacket does anything, then. Like I think in their own story they do more stuff. But, like, in here... Oh, well, I hope you're alright, Rainby. I also get power outages, specifically in this room. Mostly because, like, my breaker, like, busts up if I turn on my, water. When I'm turning on the water. Star type Oliver Beard. Hey, I don't grow a beard like that. I could grow a big, strong, manly beard. A big, strong, manly beard that could be bigger and stronger than every other man's beards. Actually, I did eat pasta last week. Never mind. What am I talking about? I ate pasta with my family. Forgot. Dang it. Oh well. I hope SC anime edits. I do love pasta. My favorite pasta? What is my favorite pasta? I like what is that pasta? The one with like carbonara? I like carbonara. That's right. I like carbonara. You grow one like Mark. I grow one, but I would never do it. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I think my mustache is not... I don't grow mustaches. Starchild Twink Death. I just look like Nolan. I look like Omni-Man. Well, hello, Mark. Hello, Mark. Oh, my eyes! Oh, gosh. There's the, What am I talking? Peak carbonara. I like carbonara. Carbonara is really good. Carbonara is like, they say it's a lazy one, but I think it's just very good. I think most of these are lazy. Carbonara. There's the, fettuccine alfredo also looks kind of lazy, but like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Carbonara. I just like carbonara. I think it's the, like, I use bacon because I don't really have, I don't have the what is the other one called? Also, one thing I like to say: do not be ashamed if you can't type very well English. I will try to understand. I can speak English well enough that I understand you. I speak enough English that I can understand anyone, regardless of, like, there has to be some kind of nuance. Well, like, you're trying to actually be comprehensible. Impressive? Comprehensive? Yeah. Alright, anyway, I think I can understand. I have enough reading capabilities where I can understand what you're saying. I just want to point out if you mistyped something. And also, like, sometimes it is important that if you did mistype something, that it is the word that is connected to a sentence. Because there is some words where, like, you could replace that word with a different word with slightly different spelling, and that actually does change this. Anyway, four-legged Mark. Four-legged Mark? Wait, what does that mean? Stop wobbling. Stop wobbling. Low cortisol Starchild. My mom. I was with my mom, and I was watching. She was like, she made a meme where it's like, oh, you gotta lower those cortisol levels. It's like, gosh dang it. My mom is she's making like modern memes. It's like, Gosh damn it, Ma. Gosh damn it. You don't even watch memes. You just watch TikTok edits on YouTube. TikTok compilations on YouTube. You bastard. You don't even know what that means. You don't even know what cortisol means. She actually does. She's somewhat smart. She's a Star Mom is a smart cookie. Speaking of smart cookies, Grandma is also on TikTok. I don't know what she's doing. Hopefully Star Grandma doesn't have more followers than me on TikTok. Be pretty funny though. Where are we right now? Okay, so Invincible, Maul. Go watch Maul. It has really good animation. I think it's actually pretty decent so far. It's only 2 episodes, but Maul, really good. Invincible, all right. It's like 5 episodes. We're 5 episodes in. It's actually not that good. It's like right now I'm like, what is going on? Has anybody died yet? Has anybody died yet? This season was like these episodes. How many episodes? We're 8 episodes in. Thrag has still not done anything, so don't worry. I don't think that's a spoiler anyway. That's like a downside. And that's it. Yeah. Anyway, let's go react to some YouTube videos. Not this one, not this. Let's watch some YouTube videos. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this one. It's like Hold on, I want to watch this one. Yeah, so
What's up, guys, welcome. Today I want to talk about something that an incredible job replicating what he looked like in the game. We're talking details down to the 3 triangular nails on his shoulder pad, down to the angle of the weave of the leather.
Like, look at this, look at this. Okay, so this is the picture.
It looks very accurate. Look, they even got bro's wrist wraps and the big leather loincloth
like, this is,
to cover up.
This is the picture.
I think even Kratos' son Atreus' design looks good. His costume is exactly what I would have expected.
This is a very solid image.
Adaptation
I watched this the other day, but I never talked about this.
Not the costumes. Now, could this be because the faces of the characters look nothing like wrong with this image? Now, I'm not
like, this is a solid image. This is a solid image of what he looks like. This is what he looks like. Now, this is an improvement. This is way better lighting and like actually being put into the setting a lot better. Actually, like I think like he increases the lighting later on. I think like there we go. This is better. I like this a lot more. I don't know if you're hunting, I don't think you want the shadow to be cast on the thing you're targeting. So like the shadow would actually be in the direction of the object, so they probably notice the shadow moving. It's like that's not good. Anyway, the problem with this image isn't the things in the image, it's the composition. In other words, specifically the posing. This pose right here sucks ass. This is a terrible pose. Like, it just, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can draw something really good, but if the pose is awful, if the pose is just terrible, then it's a bad image. You can draw something really well, really accurate, really perfect, but if the actual thing is bad, it's bad. If you draw a really good pile of garbage, it's still a pile of garbage, chat. It's still a pile of garbage. Yeah, you might be right. That bow might, maybe if it was a compound bow, be a little bit better. This is like way too much stretch on this. Think of maybe if it was a little bit earlier on. This might be like converging too much. Like, you see that arc? That arc is way too much. This arc should be technically if I drew this here. The arc should look a little bit more like... that's not right. Hold on. There we go. That's a bit more of what it should look like right there. Uses light mode? What? No! No, my opinion is valid. I know my opinion is valid. How dare you? How dare you? How could you throw away my opinion just because I use light mode? Just because I want to look at the light and the brightness of this world to shine upon my face? Yeah, so anyway, this pose sucks. His pose looks awful. This does not look like a pose you would ever see Kratos in. Kratos is supposed to be strong. This is a very weak pose. Like, this pose does not say Kratos at all. And that's pretty much it. Also, like, maybe put Kratos closer. Also, just the composition of this is just bad. Like, this tree was like, maybe we could, like, get rid of this tree a little bit. And, maybe put... Like, maybe put him in, like, a better pose. It's just a pose. It's just this. This does not look good. This pose is a terrible pose. It just looks like he's winded. Beta pose. Lighting is pretty hard. This lighting. Yeah, I know. It's lighting areas is pretty hard. Also, it's like a problem with like all of these like CGI worlds is like the lighting is bad. Let me show you what good lighting is. What's... Okay, so if you notice in the way the lighting is in like Blade Runner, it's very different from like how you see more modern movies. Like the settings are just like very faded. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, let's also look at this. Police 10-7. I want to watch this. This sounds like it's gonna be pretty funny. There's like one episode. I don't know if I can watch this on YouTube, but like, laughing at Australia. Wait, hold on, wait, actually, I watched the first... Hold on, let me boost the volume a little bit.
Night on Police 10-7. We're out with Constables Glenn Wilson and Aaron Kelleher in the Bay of Plenty when they come across a driver who just doesn't know when to stop.
What do you reckon?
Well, I reckon if you hadn't been so stupid and done it right in front of us...
Listen to that, you see that?
What did I do?
Constable Keith Mitchell and his dog Zorba
Dog!
on the trail of some drunks in Hamilton.
Hey, well, it's not my... Man, I'm allowed to piss on the fence.
A party with 500 teenagers.
A party with 500 teenagers threatens to get out of control. A fight breaks out on the main street.
To get out of control. A fight breaks out on the main street.
Oh my. Oh, just another day. Another day in the Bronx, am I right? New Zealand. This is a... Wait, this is New Zealand. Hold on, let me check. This is New Zealand. No copyright. Please do not copyright me, New Zealand. Please, New Zealand. Let me look at your terrible... Hi, influencer femboy. Hello, Rylan. Hello. Hi. We are watching 500... Hold on, let me read that drop again. A party with 500 teenagers threatens to get out of control. A fight breaks out in the main street. We're not actually gonna watch this right now, but we could watch it if we wanted to. You know, I'd believe it. I believe it. What are the New Zealanders gonna do? What, they don't have any predators? They couldn't fight off an Australian? That's a lot of teenagers. What are all these teenagers doing? Why is there 500 of them? That's what I want to ask. How did 500 of them get out? Like, how did 500 of these kids get a freaking party? Maybe I'll watch one of these two. Either the border security or maybe... No, actually, you know what? I want to watch the border security one. But first, let me... where's Darkest Nuts? Where's Squirrel? Squirrel wanted to watch this. Let's watch this. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted by Warhammer! Which is actually very common, actually. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Armageddon. The war world.
Roboot Gulliman? That's not actually Roboot Gulliman.
Worthless, salted by the blood and sweat of generations.
Dark Pigging. That's it. That's who suggested Dark Pigging is.
War is all that remains.
War!
It rises from the dust and echoes in the sky. A promise. A cacophony of endings.
In the world of Warhammer 40k, war is all that remains. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh man. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Dawn of War 3 trailer.
Sanguinius his sons.
Sanguinius.
Death.
It really does look like Roboot Gulliman, right? Look at that. What sword is that? Is that like a... Is that a... No, that's just a chain blade. Like that sword has the lightning effect that a power sword would have. Oh, look at that Magnum! Haven't seen that Magnum. Is that a Psyker Ore? That is a Psyker Ore. No, my little blueberries. My blueberries and strawberries. I'm more of a fan of strawberries than blueberries. I don't like it. Isn't the helmet supposed to be like a lot rounder or bigger? Like the helmet is way too shaped. Hammer. There's only Warhammer. Well, that was different when Bungie used to own it. Womp womp. There's only war in June 2026. Oh, yeah, we'll hear about this. Oh wait, speaking of watching things, new incognito mode. I'm gonna watch that on my own though. I'm just gonna watch a YouTube video. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Warhammer Dawn of War 3 trailer. Dawn of War 3 trailer. If you know this one, I like this one. I like to watch this one every once in a while. I think my favorite part is this part. Not this part. This part. The Femboy, Eldar.
In vengeance,
Like the screaming. That screaming's pretty cool.
I shall have no mercy.
And I also like this part. Not this part. A little bit after this, when the mechs come in. Not these mechs, the other ones. What are you gonna do there, buddy? What were you thinking? What was this guy thinking? Like, what was this guy thinking? Okay, here's the mechs. Oh, wait, not the... Oh, that's the Eldar's, tall mechs. I'm talking about the knights. Are these knights? Wait, were those knights? Yeah, these are knights! Wait, they had knights in this one? Dawn of War 3? Dawn of War 3 is not that good, so nobody played it. But this trailer was really cool. This is a really cool trailer. Look at that! Look at that! That's so awesome. And then this happens, like, I'm just gonna stand here and have it fall on me. And then a bunch of bodies piled on top of each other. Wait. There's a return to Armageddon? Wait, he's back? Yarrick is back! That means we can finally get the Kronkin. We're gonna get the Quarks back.
People of Armageddon.
Soldiers of the Imperial Guard. For decades, we have defended this world.
We might do a react stream where, like, I just watch Warhammer in the future. This will be the last one for the Warhammer stuff.
Some of you were brought from off-world, shipped here to
Oh, there he goes. Oh, that's a good trailer.
thank everyone.
Man, this animation's always so good.
But look at what's become of our world. Graveyards that reach from horizon.
Quarks are back.
Cities cloaked in ash and dust. All industry in ruin. The next wave of greenskins will soon reach our world. They come in numbers the likes of which
Ooh, the Kriegsmarine. Not
we're expected
the
to die.
Kriegsmarine is always the corpse of Krieg. Wait, what?
We cannot. There is no victory to be had here.
Is that a war mech? Oh my gosh. Oh, Armageddon! Oh, is this a game of Armageddon? Oh, no, wait, this is Return to Armageddon, so it's not the original Armageddon where, like, we lost all of those titans? And, like, the Last Stand? I forget what the Last Stand was, though.
Get off world if you are able. Run for your
Your insubordination will not be tolerated. Commander Yarrick.
There will be no evacuation. There will be no.
Cowardice!
There will be no defeat. This is our city.
Those corks.
Our world. Soldiers of Armageddon. Make ready.
For my stand ready for my arrival. Wait a minute. Stand ready for my arrival. It's just Conquest. This Conquest, but it's a Commander Yarrick. He's back, boys. Wait.
Are you sure? That means...
This is the end.
Please, just now, we have nothing. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't like that sound, by the way. Like, can you not do that? That hurts my ears. Ow. Stop that. Stop doing that. That really hurts my ears. It's like cutting my ear.
Jax?
Have you ever done something that you...
Oh no, he was showing cowardice on the battlefield. Not heresy. Actually, that is heresy. Sorry. I mean, not chaos heresy. He was just like being a coward and trying to like degrade the power of the Empire of the Warhammer. Wait, what was the name of the what are we called again? What's the faction? The human faction again? I forgot. The human. Are you sure? Are you sure? I think they were undermining the Imperium. Yeah, it is the Empire. Sorry, the Imperium. It's not the Empire. It's the Imperium. Technically, that's what it's called. It's called the Imperium. Yes. So undermining the Imperium's authority by calling in retreat and showing cowardice towards the enemy, which is heresy. It is heresy. It's just not chaos heresy. Anyway, besides the point. Froggy. I'm gonna sneeze. When did this come out? 2 hours ago. Wait. Oh man, I'm gonna have to stream that, but I don't think I'm gonna be available physically because I'm gonna have to do an appointment at that time. Care about his men? Well, technically, if you care about your men, you're gonna have to fight to the death because it's more important that you just win the battle. If you lose the battle and you show cowardice, they're gonna die in a different battle. Warhammer is not a world where you can go like, oh man, I care about my men. How about you go and run away towards a different world? That's not how this works. You have to fight and win battles here and now. Otherwise, there's no point. Humanity dies. The losses of life in Warhammer are completely justified in the fact that we're trying to fight for the survival of our species. Because there are planet-destroying species out there that are existential threats to entire galaxies. And we need to fight them off. With our own bodies, with just walls of bodies, we just need to fight them off. So, like, we cannot be showing cowardice. Anyway, let's move on towards the next thing. Yorak.
It's been over 2 years since I last touched on an Australian TV show, and that's for good reason. They're all shit. And border security is no different. Each episode is the same as the last. There's an Asian man trying to bring a live lobster into the country through his carry-on. There's an Aussie girl trying to smuggle drugs into another country with a boogie board. Random checks where they've been inspired by this scene from Family
I wouldn't say
Guy,
most of them. I
spend
think
an
most
hour
of them were
trying
like
to drum up
the
drama,
standard
and then find nothing.
standard
And of course, one of my favorite recurring segments.
Cadians.
Border security trying
Standard
to explain to
Cadian
someone
type.
who doesn't speak English that they filled their form out wrong. Now on paper it sounds quite boring, but it's actually quite the opposite. Despite being such a simple and dumb premise for a TV show, it's actually very entertaining. So in this video we'll be going through some of the recurring
Shoot through Vodafone?
security, the types of people that you'll find on the TV show.
Aw man, come on, you're transporting food, that's illegal. You can't be transporting food.
What time do you have to feed your cat? My cat hungry.
Now this video is obviously very long overdue, so like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Now first off, we'll start off with, of course, the Asians coming in with seafood in their carry-on. Now I personally can't
That's probably
understand
it
why
for
this
this
is
stream
such an
today.
issue, unless of course
We're
it's
just gonna
stinky
finish up with
cabinet
this
of the airplane.
with this
But it
nice
seems to be
YouTube reaction. Hold on, let me just we're just gonna talk about this. We're gonna watch this YouTube video, and I think we're gonna be done for today. We've actually talked a very decent amount. We've reacted to stuff. I think I've said everything I needed to do. Tragic tale of Tobuscus. Oh no. Oh, don't tell me it ain't so. No, don't. Is Tobuscus gone?
How are you? I don't know, it's legal. I didn't know! Ah, Tobuscus. Where to even begin? Tobuscus is a gaming comedy YouTuber that has been on this website since 2006. So to call him a classic YouTuber would be an understatement. From his early simple sketch videos, Tobuscus would pave his way through YouTube with his parodies, music, and gaming videos, becoming one of the most subscribed channels at the time. So where did it all go wrong? How did he go from
Okay, we're just gonna skip towards the end.
an avid cheater? Unknown to his audience, he was just a colossal piece of shit for years before anything came out in media, mainly on his Twitter and his second channel that I forgot to mention. Anyway, this is when he started to completely lose it, where he would continue uploading garbage. No money. Is it bad that I hate both these people equally? Wow. He was even on that shitty Keemstar podcast thing that I...
Hold on. Oh, this is sad. Tragic tale of Star. This is what's gonna happen to me. No! Hold on, wait. Let me watch Tobuscus. Huh? Let me show. This is the only thing I care about. Sorry. Finally. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Am I gonna say anything about swinging is my business? I was here before Star fell off. Technically, I think I already fell off, and then I had to, like... Give him the sword, man! Alright. So sad. So sad. It's a shame that we lost him. Shame. Oh, gosh. Legend of Zelda. Oh gosh. What a tragic. Oh, it's so terrible. So terrible that he died. Such a tragedy. Such a tragedy. It's terrible that he's gone. And that he never made any videos after 2020. Doggy blackmail? You either live long enough to die, you either die a hero, or you live long enough to become the villain. Anyway, whatever. All right, let's move on.
Recurring segment in literally every episode, such as these two Vietnamese women who got caught smuggling live crabs in their suitcase. Then we got this guy here who got caught with 150 grams of live worms in his suitcase. This woman who got caught with a suitcase full of maggots, and all sorts of other just weird, wacky shit that I don't even know how they managed to get.
So that's how Australia gets all the weird stuff.
Personally, I admire the hustle here. I'm sure there's some biohazard when it comes to bringing in any sort of animal or live fish or whatever from another country into Australia, but I think if they've made it that far, you may as well just let them go. Now, the reason that these sort of things make it onto the Border Security TV show, I assume, is because anything bigger like commercial smuggling or importing, you know, the real big crimes, I guess the two.
Yeah, you don't want to show that on YouTube. Also, that's not a very good sign for your channel, for your country, if you see that. You do actually get a lot of those on the US, but like you don't want to see that on the big news. Also, it's like a cover-up.
Caught up in legal issues and not allowed to be put on TV for our entertainment, so that's why they just put these minor offences like smuggling in a live fish or a suitcase full of maggots. Now, next up, of course, you got the people smuggling in. As I just mentioned, the big quantities and the big players aren't the ones that end up on border security. It's more the party crowd that get caught with a few traces of the substances on their luggage and then get in deep shit. Now, one of the best related incidents on this TV show was when they asked this man if he'd had any drugs with him, and this was his response.
Have you touched any drugs?
I don't understand.
Any heroin, cocaine?
Cocaine?
Yeah, have you been in touch with
No.
Now, obviously didn't quite understand the question at the start, but with a response like this, it's no wonder he got searched. The next thing you'll see a lot of on the Border Security TV show is people absolutely losing their shit. I mean, can you really blame them? You've just returned from the country, which is usually a minimum 4-hour flight because Australia's so far away from everything. Then you get to spend the next hour with some guy with the personality of a whiteboard going through all of your luggage trying to find something to
Are those peaches? I think those are peaches.
While I was researching clips for this video, I found this video on YouTube full of the wildest passenger crash outs at the border, and it goes for 56 minutes. So I think it'd be rude
for a
not to
good time with
coincide
this
on
one.
at this point, so that you guys can get the gist of it. Now, I'll be honest, I couldn't be bothered sitting through 56 minutes of this video, so I did what I usually do to find clips for these videos, typed in a few buzzwords into TikTok, and doom scrolled for the next half an hour.
dang.
And this is what I came up with. Now, first up, of course, we've got the clip of the man that I just showed, which is this dude here, who got pulled up on his return to Sydney, because last time he returned to Sydney, he had...
Wait, is that an actor? I think I know that actor. Like, who is this guy? I think I've seen this actor before. Like this guy right here. I feel like I've seen this guy before.
So we have a passenger that has flown from Hong Kong. He has previously imported narcotics into Australia.
Now look, I don't know if they had him in the system already, which I assume they probably would have, or if you had admitted it to him, but sometimes it's better to just keep your mouth shut.
But content farming and TV mass media.
The passenger explodes.
All the time they do it like that. Looking the paper like this. And another side, 100, 200, maybe million kilos, they bring them.
I've seen this guy before.
It's in there, go check it, take it. How many hours I was in the airplane, and how many hours do you want to check every little thing of me? Check it. Check it. We will. Don't talk to me, check it.
Now the best thing about this guy is that he absolutely went crazy, yelling, screaming, abusing everyone around him. But
the thing is, every time I see this, my mother tells me, it's like, why are you getting angry with me? Why don't you talk to people? Like she was like, valid crash out. I always think like there is a perfectly valid reason to crash out. Unfortunately, crashing out doesn't do anything, so that's why I don't get angry. I don't get angry. Like, I don't care. I don't care in my situations. Like, oh no, I can't talk to people. Everything is inconvenient. Everything is like placed through walls of bureaucracy. But like, what does me getting angry with this one person do? Like, I'm not gonna do anything. Like, it's like the people talk to me like, we're so sorry. We were 2 hours late with your departure on your transportation today. It's like, please, we're so sorry. Here's somebody. Please don't hurt us. Please don't yell at us. It's like, all right, yeah, no, that's fine. All right. It's like, no, I'm not gonna yell at you. Why would I yell at you? You aren't the one in charge of these things. It's a lot of bureaucracy and nonsense. It's like, I'm not gonna get angry at people. And my mother, Star's hair in the future. Actually, my hair is recovering, surprisingly. My hair is actually recovering. My doctor, when I talked to the doctor, they actually told me to do like an antifungal thing. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but we'll see. It might actually do something, ironically enough. But we'll see. But my mother always tells me, like, you always yell at me and get angry with me. Why don't you get angry with the people in the business and like tell them how angry you are with them? And it's like, Mom, you know that doesn't help anything. Me being angry with people. The reason why I get angry with you is because emotions run high, and like I can be long future antifungal. Me getting angry with my mom is not gonna do, like, emotions will have an effect on my family. Unfortunately, emotions don't do anything on other people. Like, unless I have like a very tragic story or something, like that's gonna actually move people's hearts. But like, if I can talk to actual people with power, I think that's the best I could probably get. But like, if I could just explain things and be very straightforward and frank, I think that's better.
The day, he is a convicted criminal, so what does he expect? It's just funny seeing him going from real angry to pretty calm, and watching the border security try to explain to him why he got pulled up in the first place, as if it wasn't just common sense. Now next up, we've got the Lebanese nut thrower, and I apologise for this horrendous quality clip, but this is the only one I could find of.
Wait, the what thrower?
Now this man was pulled up by the border security for having a packet of nuts in his suitcase. And
hey.
he wanted to clear him because he didn't know that they were in there because his wife put him in there. And after clarifying what species he is and threatening to nut on his wife's face,
and believe me now, I want to protect it. I'll have faith. Well, please don't do that.
The border security officer decided not to fine him, but the cortisol had already been spiked. So while he was off the hook, his wife wasn't.
So now he is free to leave with his bag of nuts. But in the arrivals area,
Oh no! No!
Anyway, moving on. Next up, we got this lady who got caught with a suitcase full of fruit, then started to crash out on the border security officers when she got caught, throwing stuff everywhere, yelling and screaming.
Chinese?
And then the cherry on top is when she decided to make a dash for it. Now, I couldn't find the outcome of what happened here, but you can't really just do that at a customs
Oh, that's
office.
my mother.
Now, next up, we'll be talking
Mother,
about
stop
the
it!
random
Stop
searches.
fighting them!
Now, me personally, I'm starting to think that these random searches aren't actually that random. Because you see, when these border security agents see someone clearly affected by a substance or acting like a complete nutter, they can't just walk up to them and accuse them of being high as a kite. So of course they have to tell them it's just a random search. You wouldn't believe it. Now,
Yeah,
I've got
that's
two
what
examples
happens,
of this
actually.
that we'll go through right now. And the first one,
What's
of
that
course,
hat?
is this
Which
woman.
hat?
She
Which
arrived
one?
in Australia from New Zealand and was clearly under the influence of alcohol. So of course she got carted off for a random check, and here are some of the highlights.
Have a few drinks? More than that. Yeah. Had a kiss, had a cuddle, and the rest.
Too much detail.
Why you ask?
So when did you have your last drink?
Last year.
Was it last night or last year?
Stop being nosy. See, you guys are trying to give me a conviction.
Oh my gosh. The pink hat? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's one of those, it's like a woman's, baseball cap. It's the equivalent of a woman's baseball cap. Where it's like, the little, like, fat... It's like a big white brim. I think it has, like, a tie-on the back where, like, you can tie it on. No, it is like a baseball cap. It's like a wider baseball cap style. My mom doesn't wear that time.
Kiss, had a cuddle. Why you stop being nosy? See, you guys are trying to give me a conviction. I'm telling you now. Ever since I stepped off that plane, the Virgin Mary plane, it started and it's not ending.
Okay, do you reckon this is going to come back positive? Do you know what it's for?
Kiss it.
I'm not kissing it.
Now, fairly unsurprisingly, they instantly tried to swab all of her luggage for but she was clean as a whistle, and the only substance she was high on was life. Now, the Bob Marley shirt that they found in her luggage didn't exactly help with the accusations, but in the end, all she was guilty was having a drink. And my favourite part of this whole segment has to be this part here.
I can't wait. I want a beer.
You want a beer? You just told me you hadn't drunk for a year.
I was bullshitting like you do. You don't tell me the truth. I'm not telling you the truth.
What a legend. Now, next up, we've
Get
got
out of here, you friggin'
free
bastard.
and the home of the brave. Now, this man here was also pulled in for a random check because, well, just have a look here.
I guess, drugs are high, what the hell? Commodity and,
Ah, man, I've seen this face again.
Today, Junior?
Now, I thought the American accent couldn't get more annoying, but it turns out all you have to do is put it in slow motion or take a whole bunch of muscle relaxers like this guy here. Now, obviously they checked his luggage and, well, the test came back to basically all of the above. Now, of course, he denied any use of the Colombian marching powder, but let's be honest, that's what he needed right now. And with the test coming back positive, revealing a possible Chappelle Corby situation, they put his surfboard through the X-ray machine.
Not the
Now, as the interview goes on, we
surfboard.
slowly see Rusty become more and more, let's say, inebriated. And it eventually gets to the point where he completely falls asleep. Now, spoiler alert, it was only muscle relaxant, so it was nothing too serious, but here are some of the highlights.
You're going through my shit like I'm, you know, some convict.
Is this an American?
I am. I came here on a surf trip. You're searching through every
He
single
is an
one of my
American.
items
Ah, I see.
Like I'm a known dealer. Who are you? What are you? Who are
Would I
these
surf in
people?
Australia?
Yeah, treat
I
me
don't
like
know.
I'm some
Crazy hairline? Oh no, he's got the bad hairline.
absolutely preposterous.
Do you use cocaine?
What?
Have you used cocaine recently?
Hell no.
Cocaine?
What's your name, Rusty?
Rusty Shackle.
Now, I think I've spent enough time talking about the idiots that end up on this TV show. There's a couple things we've got to get into before the end of the video. You see, while it is 90% of the show, it's not all about these idiots. They also sometimes include a segment where they go through cargo planes and show us all the crap that tries to get smuggled through them. And then sometimes we even get to go out on the boat and they intercept people trying to smuggle shit in, illegally fish and all other sorts of marine
Illegally
crimes.
fishing.
But of course, it's nowhere near as interesting as a man getting caught with a suitcase full of maggots. There is one centerpiece to every segment of this show, and that of course is the border border security officers themselves. Now, no hate against these people, they're just doing their job, but they just seem like the most boring people to ever exist. Completely stick to the rules, barely crack a joke, but at the end of the day, they're here to be border security officers, not stand-up comedians. So that's hardly a criticism, especially coming from someone like me, who provides close to zero benefit to the entire world. But with that being said, you'd hate to be stuck at one of their Christmas parties. Unless, of course, the guy with the keys to the evidence room got invited. Now, that'd be a white Christmas. And with that being said, that's basically every
Oh, no, that's good. Alright. Alright, let's watch this one as well. Might as well. We're here, why not? Oh, there goes one guy. You're not allowed to have a...
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Can't park there.
No.
You've got to park, mate.
Jet skis are a great
Hi, buddy.
invention and a whole lot
Yeah, you
of
can't
fun.
park that day.
Everyone loves them. Unless, of course, you're a top contributor in the community Facebook
Jet
page
skis?
or any...
Well, I don't know. Jet skis are... I don't feel like jet skis are too different from a ATV. I feel like too many people like to stand up on their jet skis, but like ATVs... I like the ATV because of the way the ground works. Also, ATVs have friction. Jet skis do not have as much friction because it's a fluid. Motorcycles at the sea.
Coastal suburb. Then, of course, jet skis are the spawn of Satan. Now, the idea of putting a jet engine in a little boat has proved to be a widely popular invention. And as the years go on, the right boat ramp just seems to clog up with more and more jet ski trailers. But you see, it's not all sunshine and rainbow. Because, well, let's be
ATV
honest,
crashing
jet
ocean.
skis
Listen,
are
I didn't
becoming
crash.
a massive
Okay,
nuisance,
I did
and
crash
that's
it.
coming from me.
By crash it, I mean like I drove it over like a sand pit.
A jet ski erratically. So in today's video, we'll be going through everything that you need to know about the Australian jet ski epidemic.
I drove...
Let's get into it. Now, me personally,
I drove it over a sand
jet
pit
ski
that was like
license, but I
very
don't own a
soft,
jet ski.
and then I
90%
just like
of cases,
like
it's
it
the other way around. With people
quote
who own
unquote
jet skis
crashed
not
it.
having a license. This
American.
is probably why you see so much on the news of people driving like idiots. But the thing is, it's actually not that hard to get a jet ski license. It's a fairly open secret that you can very easily dodgily attain one. But I'm not here to blow the whistle on that operation, so let's move on. Now, after you successfully sorted a finance
Today,
deal on your new
I am pretty happy because I'm
Subaru
streaming
RX
and I get to talk to you
RS.
guys, and that
Jeez,
makes
I
me
swear
pretty
every
happy.
year they come out with a new one, they just add a bunch of more R's and S's and X's to the names. What you want to
Yeah,
do
this-
is head
these
down to your
names
local
are stupid.
boat ramp. Now,
If you
for
call
those
it
of
something
you
like
who've
the
never backed
Quail,
a
I think that'd be a
trailer,
lot
what you
better
might
than
wanna
you
know
calling
is
it
that the longer
RX
the
something
wheelbase of the
whatever.
trailer, the easier it is to back. It's more forgiving on little turns, and you have to swing the car a lot further to jackknife the trailer. Now, jet skis, of course, are on small trailers, which means one little adjustment and you're basically jackknifing it straight away. So, of course, all these first-time jet ski drivers create absolute chaos on the boat ramp. But, of course, if you live near a boat ramp, there's nothing better than pulling up on a camping chair, sitting down for a couple hours, and just watching the chaos ensue. One of my favourite Instagram accounts of all time is this one here, Shitboating Port Phillip Bay. Basically, people on the beach just film idiots on the boat ramp and send it in to be posted for our entertainment. Now look, I'm no trailer backing god, but I have launched a jet ski a couple times, and not once have I replaced my diff oil with seawater, so I'll count that as a success. Anyway, long story short, the boat ramp's always an endless source of entertainment. Moving on.
There it is.
Next up we have hooning. Now believe it or not, jet ski hooning's not only limited to in the water, as you can see here. But at the start of summer every year, when everyone rushes down to the boat ramp to finally put their jet ski in the water, the beach car park's not only filled with Ford Rangers, but news crews as well.
Oh no.
Every single year without fail, there's always at least one incident just like this.
Safety beach yesterday. A jet ski hoon toys with a boat, breaking every rule.
Yeah, I got it.
And terrorising those on board. Saturday, the same location. A jet ski crash, leaving one rider with serious injuries. The day before, nearby, others filmed harassing a pod of dolphins, bringing the safety of swimmers to the fore.
It wrecks it
Oh,
for
no.
people who are doing the right thing and just like to get out on the bay and, you know, enjoy themselves.
Now the thing about jet skis is there's only a certain type of demographic that mainly rides them, and that of course is young men. And due to the fact that
Young
you can drive
men.
your own jet ski unsupervised at the age of 16 legally, you get a lot of young fools whipping them around. And let's be honest, jet skis aren't exactly
Oh my-
meant to be driven around slowly and carefully. So with that being said, they're...
Okay, listen. You gotta admit, that was sick. I was sick. Don't do it. It's very dangerous, but it's sick, though. Prince Goji. Welcome, Prince Goji. What does it say? Gambling? Gambling. Ah, okay. Gambling, that's what it says. That was super sick.
Now the main rule that I remember when I did my jet ski license was to stay at least 50 meters away from swimmers at all times. Basically just steer clear of other boats and people in the water. Simple, right?
Oh my gosh.
Apparently not. You see, young men like to show off, and that often involves flogging your jet ski down near the pier where there's a lot of swimmers around and speed limits enforced. But the amount of times you see people flogging their jet skis right off the pier or within like 20 meters of the beach is pretty ridiculous. And
Is that 20 meters? I don't know how far that was.
The reason that jet skis get targeted by police so often is because people drive them like idiots in places where they shouldn't, like near swimmers or too close to the shore. Now I get it, sometimes you just want to show off your Leb sled or the brand new 300 horsepower jet ski your dad bought you for your 16th birthday, but I can assure
much
you
is a
now
jet
that
ski?
nobody cares about it as much as you do. And when you're doing donuts and launch controls 20 meters out from the shore, when people are trying to enjoy a day at the beach or go for a swim, you only draw
Hold on, let me check.
attention for all the wrong reasons. And more often than not, that's when the 5-0 get involved. Now I was once riding a jet ski with my mate on the back, and all of a sudden the weather turned to shit. So we decided
Much
to
is a
head
jet
back to the
ski?
boat ramp.
Let
And it
me
got really
check.
choppy, and on the way,
$1,000.
we were in the no boating zone, and I was doing 34 k's an hour just trying to get back to the boat ramp, when all of a sudden the water police came charging after me in one of their huge boats. One of the marine police got really angry at me and called me over to have a chat and told me that he was going to impound the jet ski. Now believe it or not, I wasn't too pleased with that, but I had to sort of play along because I was technically in the wrong even though it was an accident, so I apologised. It was my friend's jet ski as well, so that wouldn't have been too good, and it was also December 1st, so it would have been out of action for the first month of summer. Yeah, my friend wouldn't have been too happy if I
Oh
got his jet
yeah,
ski
summer.
impounded.
Yeah.
You taking the fucking piss?
But then out
Oh,
of nowhere,
mate.
my saving grace came and saved me. Two idiots on a jet ski came flying past the marine police boat, straight into the no boating zone with music blaring full volume. The next words that came out of the officer's mouth was, "Just don't do it again." He then turned his attention to Tweedledee and Tweedledum and said, "You two, over here, now." The moral of the story there is, don't do something illegal in front of the police. And if you make a mistake, don't get upset about it, because there's always someone dumber than you out there, and sometimes other
Yes.
people's stupidity can
That's what I'm
help
saying.
save you. So if you
Don't
wanna go for top
don't
speed
instigate
runs, do
them.
donuts or
Don't
general
instigate
cruising
the
on a
people
jet
in
ski,
power.
Do it away from the pier and not right in front of the marine police. But obviously that's a lot easier said than done, as we've seen. And there's also been another problem that's always sort of been around, but recently has been in the news again, and that of course is the infamous suck or swim. Now I'm not
Suck
going
or
to
swim.
elaborate on it in this video. I'm sure the name gives it away. This is absolutely putrid behaviour, and out of all the jet ski antics, this by far is the worst. It really takes a special type of scumbag to do this sort of
Oh,
shit.
okay, that
Anyway,
is a lot
moving
worse
on.
than I
Now,
thought it was
look,
gonna be.
It's not all doom and gloom. Jet skis are a lot of fun, and they're one of only a
Hey.
few vehicles which are basically only built to have fun with. And now we've covered all the negatives and stupidity surrounding jet skis, it's time to get into the positives. Now first up, of course, they're a very small vehicle, which means they can drive in places that big boats can't, making them perfect for things like surf lifesavers, who use them as nimble little get-around vehicles, and they're instrumental for helping save people who are drowning. But my favourite part about jet skis is when Australia floods, especially up in North Queensland, the roads are basically unusable by car, so people just get around on jet skis. I mean, just have a look at this guy. And every couple of years or so when it happens, it always makes the news.
Forget the car because a jet ski has been used to order Maccas on the New South Wales
Hey.
Central Coast. After
Hungry
a
Jacks, I see the
downpour
Hungry
turned
Jacks. Hold on.
streets on the New South Wales Central.
Yeah, I can see the Hungry Jacks right next to the Maccas. Right there. Ah, the classic Australian cuisine. Australian fine cuisine, which is actually all American cuisine, but it's all technically Australian, because it's American cuisine isn't American either. Anyway, there.
Coast after a downpour turned streets into rivers, making the most of the wet weather. The man can be seen zipping up the street, looking very McHappy.
Now another place you can take your jet ski is of course the swimming pool. Just grab a few blokes, lift it up and drop it in, and you can do whatever you want and not get in trouble with the police. Because of course your own pool is your private property. And if you want, you could probably build your own pier, and that way you can do donuts right next to it without getting in trouble with the police. Jet skis are also
Hungry Jacks.
stunts, such as this one from
I guess it'd be a
Jackass.
princess. Johnny Knoxville.
And all these videos, of course, of people sending it to the moon,
Oh.
jumping in waves. All in all,
That is
jet skis
kind
are
of the
pretty
point of
sick.
these
And
things.
it's just a small few who ruin it for the rest of us with a
That's
blatant
beautiful.
disregard for the rules.
All
Just
right,
like
I'm
car
just
guys
gonna-
and hooning.
Beautiful. Something. Wait, what's going on? Still have no idea what this thing is. Is the quokka? Wait, is that a quokka? That's not a quokka. That's a, what is this thing? This is the elephant thing. Oh wait, hold on, I want to see. Very London flaking weddings. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, take you down, 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 down. I wanna in your crowd. Bang, 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 bang. I wanna take you down, 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 down. I wanna in the ground. Yeah, that's so good. So freaking awesome. Alright, that's it for me today. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you all next. I was gonna say next week, but it's like we're gonna be here tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright. Almost. There's the internet history. Oh yeah. I'm gonna watch that on my own though. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wait, smack. Smacked. How dare you smack me. What else is here? Commission. Oh, it's a nice drawing. It's very nice. Standard. I like that art style. Still hate this. Hold on. Who won? I'm gonna guess it was Reze. Oh, it was Bakugo. Alright. Whatever. Like, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's very superfluous. Like I'm gonna tell you, every time I see a death battles are completely pointless. Because death battles are about, like, it doesn't matter who wins. It's a story. The character that you want to win is supposed to win. That's how it goes. Bye-bye, blessed one. I'm sorry. I must leave. I must go. My BBL cat. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Episode 2 already came out. When does episode 3 come out? Oh no, that was only 2 weeks ago. Oh man. Deku catches Bakugo making a Therian video. Not clickbait. Deku-chan! Deku-chan! Who's sniffing the ground? But I must go. I'm sorry. That's it for me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing? We're playing. Yes, we're playing. Playing that game. The Tears. Legend of Zelda. We need to finish Legend of Zelda. Gosh dang, there's too many Legend of Zelda games that we haven't played. Anyway, bye-bye. I'm sorry. Bye-bye, blessed one. Thank you so. By the way, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your great support on every platform. I'm extremely grateful. Don't say. I always appreciate everything. Bye-bye. The Last of Us? The Last of Us? No, wait. The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Bye-bye.